We don't know what we're talking.
Nah, we'll figure it out as we go. Let's take a look at the daily news.
Good check Twitter.
Twitter? No.
Do it's trending.
Oh,
That's what
we
people
can
care
do that.
about.
Yeah, let's do what's trending. We'll come back to that then. Trending. Explore. Trending. Here it is. Time to have Hulu. Oh, that's promoted. Fuck you, promotions. Oh yeah, so this WrestleMania, it's gonna be a 2-day event apparently. 2 days. What are they gonna talk about or do for 2 days? There's that wrestling almost. I don't know who the fuck that is.
I did not realize that we were live. I did not realize.
Wow.
I'm a piece of shit. I've just been sitting here just like fucking around. I don't fucking know what. And the most authentic me. Looking at herself in a viewfinder. Talking shit. Can we talk about how delicious this is?
What?
Tag not sponsored because we don't know anybody. Smart Water, the cucumber lime ones. More cucumber than lime, but still delicious. I would definitely squeeze like a whole lime into this, and then it would be kiss. There's nothing good.
No, it's all like sports shit about stuff I don't know.
The only thing I know that people really care about right now is currently that whole James Charles debacle.
I have no idea besides what you tell me.
The makeup kid.
Yeah, I know what you're. That I said I know about what you tell me, but
no, he's been sending those underage. I told you underage kids dick pics and stuff, and trying to get them to send back pictures. And then his excuse for having issues is I didn't know. But if you go to like their TikTok or their Instagram account or anything, it all says their age or like class of 2025. Like weird shit.
yikes.
I don't know. That's the only crazy thing I know about.
Well, that guy's a fucking weirdo. Oh.
He is. Who else? What else?
So here in politics, trending in politics, we have Florida Representative Matt Gaetz, whose alleged connection to a sex trafficking ring. He's currently being investigated by the House Ethics Committee.
I've seen that. He's fucked. That guy's really fucked. Like, he has so many allegations against him, like, before this, of, like, just the way he's treated women.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad. Like, he's fucking creepy as shit.
So, but the title of it's called Deep State. What the fuck? Why is it called Deep State?
I don't know. I guess that's what they're calling it.
Representative Matt Gaetz. I may be a canceled man in some corners. I may even be a wanted man by the Deep State. But I hear the millions of Americans who feel forgotten, canceled, ignored, marginalized, and targeted. I draw confidence knowing that the silent majority is growing louder every day.
No, you know what? I hate that whole, like, cancel. Everybody's canceled or cancel culture. Guess what? Do you know, like, what you do? You vote with your money. And if you don't believe in something that somebody's doing or a company that's doing something, you don't buy from them and you don't follow them or fucking support them.
Boom.
It's not canceled. It's buying or showing your voting with your money. There we go. That's what I said. It's voting with your money. If I think you're a fucking creep, then yeah. Do I think Jeffree Star makes good makeup and Shane Dawson did a really cool palette? Yeah, but does he also sexualize children? Yes. So instantly, I don't want to buy any more of their products. I don't want to watch any more of their videos.
Yeah.
And that's a politician that's been associated with sex trafficking or being sexually weird with the opposite sex. And I don't support him. Because even if you didn't do it, if you had an allegation against you and like it just went away, I wouldn't leave my kid alone with you in a room.
No.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's like, this is Joe. He's running for government. Well, back like 20 years ago, he had sex with a 13-year-old, but he accidentally did it, so it got expunged from his record. He can watch your kids and be like,
no, thank you. Like this, the Olivia of Troy. One of the things she posted, she put in deep state in quotes. They use this term whenever an inconvenient truth surfaces about them. That's kind of funny.
Who is that guy, by the way? Because this just reminded me of politics. Who is the guy that we were just talking about? Oh shit! He was on the Borat movie, the second one. The politician who took his dick out.
Oh, Mayor Giuliani.
No, Giuliani.
Yeah.
Giuliani He now has a podcast. Did you hear about this? He's
No.
been blocked from everything, like how Donald Trump was. He can't have a Twitter, can't have a Facebook, anything. So he's putting out like weird podcasty videos and like telling people it's fake shit. It's a scam. He like is sponsored. I'm using these terms loosely because he thinks he's sponsored. I'm very loud. Sorry.
Yeah.
He said he's basically telling his followers that someone's stealing your mortgage, like the title to your home, and is going to separately sell it to somebody else, and you're no longer going to be able to own your home, that hackers are doing this, and that you need to pay this mortgage insurance company money so it doesn't get hacked. It's all fake, and it's like shit that our parents would believe. Like if my mom and like her husband saw that, they'd be like, oh my gosh, somebody's trying to steal our mortgages from our houses. We gotta buy this insurance. And this company is scamming people out of like hundreds of dollars. I literally saw somebody just talk about this the other day, and it was wild to me. I forget what it's called, but I want to like Google it, but also I don't want to looking at my phone the whole time.
And that's something I was thinking as well as doing this. Like, how are we gonna do our?
We need a second
research.
Screen. We need like a second screen so we can Google stuff and then clear our history.
A screen right here.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, have a side. Like, I don't know.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. What was his name again?
Ralph Giuliani.
Giuliani.
Keep racking with my stuff because you're so damn loud.
I'm sorry. I don't know. I was gonna Google it and
wait, what were you gonna Google?
I was gonna look up that guy and
Giuliani.
Yes, and his podcast or whatever it is. I don't know what you would call that.
Giuliani.
I don't want to say it's a podcast because it literally can't be featured anywhere. So I don't know where he's like posting these videos.
Common Sense podcast.
Yeah. Oh man.
Rudy Giuliani.
Oh, we really looked like we clicked on it. He is so fucking ugly. He's so creepy. I'm sorry. He's so creepy. That does not look. Look, even the woman beside him is like, oh.
She does. Yeah, look at that face.
Can you see it on here? No. You can't.
No, I can bring it up.
You should. I'm just like saying that is so uncomfortable. Yet, dude. Putting allegations out there that the lady beside him is uncomfortable. Like he has like a genuine smile on his face. He's like, "Yay, look at me. This is how humans smile, right? This is how humans smile." And then she's like, "Oh God, no. Oh, I signed a photo release. Fuck." Like
yeah. And
the guy behind her is even uncomfortable. Oh my gosh, but I want to know who it was that is like sponsoring, not even, I guess it's sponsoring because he's saying that he wants people to use it.
To his Rudy Giuliani's Common Sense podcast.
I can't remember what the company is that, see, this is like, we're on the fly right now. I'm just pulling shit out of my ass that I've like heard or seen recently. We need to have like links up and like ready for shit. Like where I can find the snippet and shit. I don't know. But yeah, there's that.
Oh, there's the deep state stuff. That's some politics for you.
Clapper. Remember we've been talking about Clapper.
Yeah, I looked into that a little bit.
Because TikTok is apparently like going downhill, just like Instagram is with censoring people, censoring bodies, and
they still do it on there.
Links
though.
and stuff.
I mean, I read some comments about it because I was doing a little bit of research on myself, and there were people complaining about how they still kind of like they'll delete your account pretty quick if you post like more right-leaning stuff.
I don't know.
I'd have to see like what for myself.
Well, I'm just happy that they're like letting people like put whatever they want in their links.
Well, they're not.
Like in their bios.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Because a lot of people with schmoly pans were getting kicked off the platform, even though they weren't showing nudity or anything like that. They were just like, hey, I like this platform. TikTok's really fun to make cool videos, but also I want to promote my small business, which is kitty pics. So please don't delete my account. That's what they're doing. But also Instagram does like the same thing to people. Like if you post anything about schmoly pans or like COVID, even if you don't say COVID, like I said vaccinated today in my Instagram story, I said nothing about COVID or COVID vaccine. And they put a COVID thing over my picture, like over my video that I had. Not my picture, my video. It was really weird. And I've never seen that where like you say the word vaccinated and it pops up. Oh, never mind. It's gone. I waited too long. That's weird. Like that. You just get your account deleted or suspended temporarily.
Yeah. I think that's kind of crazy.
The censorship is wild. Why Twitter's fun. It's fucking rogue nation.
It is really. That's why I like it too.
Fucking chaos. It's like organized chaos though. Like everybody's like fascinated on like one thing, or like you only get into certain niches. Follow.
Yeah.
Or what is suggested to you, or what those other people that you follow like. You have like a weird, controlled science project.
Yeah, but the thing about it though, with any social media, is that you get yourself into like an echo chamber. That's what they call it. Where all you hear is all the stuff that you think is right, and it just, even if it's not right, you think it is because you keep hearing it so much.
Yeah, that's how a lot of people.
It's kind of the problem.
Get.
Tech workers are moving to Austin, but does Austin want them?
Depends. Depends.
What do they have to say about that?
I don't. It depends. Remember when you tried to get a job at Google?
Yeah, they never really said anything back.
But now I heard that they're like looking for people. Fuck it. But Crystal got a job at Google.
That's right.
Yeah, she had a job at Google. Really good tech background. Amazing. Awesome. Spectacular. Fantastic. Amazing. What is that? It's a Lady Gaga meme. I can't remember exactly what the words are right now. Anyways, and then Crystal is also amazing and fantastic, but did not have a background in tech.
She didn't do tech stuff though. That was loud.
That was very loud. I see photo. Who's that?
This is in reference to that guy that, I guess this is the guy that got pepper sprayed earlier today. Oh, no, it's not. No, never mind.
That's not it.
Oh, no. Okay, never disregard. Never mind.
We're talking about that
Something
today,
different.
too. That, the soldier that got pepper sprayed. That was pretty wild. That was insane.
Yeah, well.
You mean the people that are actually trained to deal with weapons continuously and have a job handling weapons on the regular and like protecting people? You know, they've done it for years on end and hours on end. You mean he was the most rational person in this situation?
Huh. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? But either way, regardless of like how anybody feels about that video, people are just going to be really fucking pissed that a soldier got maced.
Yeah.
Like he was in uniform.
Well, like regardless of what he was wearing and what he did, the cops are obviously wrong.
Yeah.
I mean, the one even said the guy's like, "Hey, I'm scared," you know, and the other cop's like, "You should be." Yeah. I'm like, "What the fuck? What do you mean he should be?"
Which is insane.
I still want to know what they pulled him over for, because it didn't look like there was anything wrong.
No. From what I read in like my brief looking around at stuff that people were putting up and articles, the guy had just gotten a new car, so I'm wondering if that's why they pulled him over, and if that's so, if that's the reason they pulled him over and he wasn't doing anything, even if he was speeding, he wouldn't need to get out of the car. I mean, I've been pulled over like a whole like 4 times in my life, and they've never asked me to get out of the car for like speeding, or I forgot my license the one time. Nothing. So I can't imagine what a real response would be. And if he's in uniform, call ahead and let the MPs know that this car we had an issue with and let the MPs deal with it. Obviously, it's near an installation. What do I know? Nothing, Jon Snow. What is that? You know nothing, Jon Snow? Damn. Wow. I'm tired.
You don't remember what that's from?
No, I know what it's from, but I said, I know nothing, Jon Snow. I was like, no, you know nothing, Jon Snow.
Free Britney now? That's still going?
Still going. She still has a, what is that called? Something ship. Something ship. Where somebody's in charge of you and like your well-being. It starts with a C, I think. Anyways, basically, I think they transferred it from her father to her sister. And her sister's like, well, I'm just going to let her do whatever she wants. But she's a grown woman. She should be able to do what she wants and do whatever she wants with her money. So, yeah, that's basically the problem is they transferred it from one person in her family to another. But they're like, but yeah, it's the better of two evils. It's like she's going to make sure that I like can do whatever I want with my money. No, she shouldn't be in it at all. Regardless of how crazy she is.
Oh, yeah. And then Taylor Swift re-recording all of her music.
Yep.
That's pretty funny.
That's a good one. That. I'm glad she's doing that. I mean, not a big Taylor Swift fan, but that's pretty awesome. Pretty tits. How wild is it that DMX died, though?
It's crazy. You know, it's back in middle school. He was one of the big ones.
Well, that guy's been through, like, some shit. Like, I mean, throughout his whole life, he's gone through, like, so much shit. And yeah. He dies at 50. Like, it was, like, he felt a really big void after, like, Tupac and Biggie died. Like, he became that person. And that's, like, probably a lot of pressure. But the shit he went through as a kid. Simp is trending.
Gaming?
Simp gaming.
Gaming simp. The hell is a simp anyway?
You. Look up the definition of a simp.
All right. Google.com. Simp definition. No.
No.
That one says a silly or foolish person.
No.
If that's the case, then yes.
Yeah, well, you are silly and foolish. But.
Okay, here you go. Simp is an internet slang term describing someone who performs excessive sympathy and attention toward another person, sometimes in pursuit of sexual relationship. Urban Dictionary defines a simp as someone who does way too much for a person they like. Why does that sound like a bad thing?
It just, because people made it sound like it was a bad thing. Like, people are like, oh, you're such a simp for her. Like, why? She has, like, thousands of people, or, like, she has 10 whole people that like her. Like, why the fuck do you think putting your nose up her ass is going to get you something? She doesn't deserve that. You're stupid.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
People are weird. I'm like, why? Isn't it, like, a nice thing? Like,
what's wrong with being nice to somebody?
Nice to somebody.
I mean, obviously they're talking about to a fault, and I get that. Yeah, don't do that.
What's wrong with being nice to somebody that, like, you want a relationship with?
Yeah, there should be.
You know what I mean? Like, there shouldn't be. It's that fuckboy syndrome. Like.
I don't know.
Like, I'm not gonna show her attention. That means that she won't think I'm interested.
That's an insane thing to think.
Fuck you, bitch.
Do you think
she likes me yet?
Yeah, there you go. Just don't say anything to her, and she'll know that you like. How the fuck?
Do you know who was like that with me? Like, I was a teenager. Keep in mind, I was very young when this happened. Do you remember BJ?
Mm-hmm.
So BJ did that to me when we were in, like, a friend group, and he, like, started hanging out with all of us, and he was like, "You're ugly." And I was like, ew, okay, like, fine, I guess. And he was like, are you sure you're gonna eat all that? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna eat that. And he'd be like, April, you're so stupid. And then it was like a day later, he's like, I think you're really hot. Like, do you want to go out? Like, do you think I'm hot? I'm like, you just fucking berated me for like 48 hours. Like, no. Like, well, I was trying to, like, flirt with you. I'm like,
oh, jeez.
I went to date BJ for like 4 weeks. It was the worst time of my life. I was very young and very stupid. Girls, don't do that. I'm also very fucked in the head. I have a lot of attention issues. But thank you for simping me and being so nice. I simp you too.
Simp you too.
I simp the fuck out of you.
That's right. Here's a scump. Okay.
A scump, a simp, and a scump.
A scump. Here we
Scump
go.
simp. A simp.
This going down as one of the worst chokes in esports history. No, scump. What the hell is a scump?
I don't know what a scump is. Damn, we're old. That's what it means.
Or is that like a name?
It might be a name for something.
Scump.
Sorry for the glare in my glasses. I fucked up my makeup, so I'm not taking these glasses off so you can't see where I fucked up. Urban Dictionary.
There you go. An individual who is presently shitting on an entire or most of an enemy team in Call of Duty. Praise and hype naturally follow a scump by spectators out of something, something, something. Also, apparently Scump is an actual YouTuber.
Oh, Major League Gaming?
Yeah.
I was like sitting here like, because like I'm reading and like trying to pay attention. Whoa, I'm like forgetting everything. This is one of the disrespectful shit I've ever seen. Damn.
Oh, okay. Well, it's nothing crazy. I was like, what the fuck is a scump? Here's blimps.
Blimpy.
Blimps.
Blimpsy.
Business personalities trending. Sephiroth. Okay.
Rolling so fast.
There's all Dogecoin. Dogecoin?
Dogecoin.
There's some Destiny stuff. This is the For You section, so obviously I just look up Destiny stuff a lot. In cryptocurrency.
Oh, what about I found out that both of our children look like Gerard Way.
Oh, that's right, they do.
I'm not going to share pictures of my kids on here, but my son looks like the younger version of Gerard Way, and my daughter looks like 18-year-old, 19-year-old Gerard Way. So apparently there's like a weird butterfly effect, or no, what is it, like when you go back in time and then you change things that happen? Apparently something happened, and I cheated on my husband. No, the Mandela effect is when everybody thinks something the same, like conspiracy theory, like how Bernstein bears and Bernstein bears. Yeah.
This is the Mandela effect is an unusual phenomenon where a large group of people remember something differently than how it occurred. But I think you're talking about something else.
Yeah, I think I'm talking about something else. But no, apparently there was a disturbance in the force. Something happened, and I ended up having an affair with Gerard Way, or in like a whole ass relationship with him at some point. I don't fucking know. I would like to know where my child support is, if that's the case. Pretty pissed about it. I don't think he has that much money anymore. Do you think he does? I mean, My Chemical Romance is still probably relevant, but I mean, they were so young when they cut those deals. I wonder how good the deals were, and I wonder how much money they were able to save.
Yeah.
That's like something to think about. Kids are into like different emo music than we were. I mean, our shit's still classic, but they're into like different. Like, they make emo songs like Josh.
Oh, yeah.
That Peach Girl. That's like new breakup anthems and emo shit. Or that's Streetlights. Whatever the song's called. I don't like it very much. Stop Signs? No? Road Construction.
Road Construction? Are you just saying things now? I can't tell if you are.
I honestly don't know. Somebody's like, look at these stupid assholes. Jaw hurt the floor. Oh, wow. That was really cool. I like makeup transformations. Good time. Know who I am. Oh, I remember you used to be able to go to McDonald's and get collector's glasses. Do you?
Yeah, I remember. I have the one cup downstairs.
Yeah, but they like did plastic ones too.
Yeah, the plastic like Disney cups.
And then they did the plates. Mm-hmm. They had like the pancake plates. I think they were advertised as. Damn. Oh, that was something else. Someone I follow posted about. Do you remember when Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito had a movie and they were twins? Do you remember that? It was like Arnold
Schwarzenegger.
It was called Twins. I'm pretty sure it was called Twins.
Yeah, I think it was just called Twins.
It was called Twins. And it was like the dumbest fucking movie in the world.
Yeah, right there,
1988. But it was like quintessential to our childhood. Okay, now look up the movie Junior, because I'm pretty sure you forgot about this, which it also stars the same two people.
1994?
Yep. Do you remember the one where he was pregnant and like he was a doctor or something, or Danny DeVito was a doctor, and they were like trying to make a fertility drug, and then he got pregnant with it? And there's actually a scene where he's birthing a baby out of his penis. Like, we all know that they're not going to show that or anything, but it's basically under the assumption that he birthed the whole baby out of his dick hole. And he's just like, no, sir, that's not how that would have happened. But maybe they ended up doing a C-section or something. It was like they were going into birth, and then I think maybe they did a C-section. Maybe I'm remembering this wrong. I haven't watched it since I was a child, and it literally fucked me up. Obviously.
I know, it's been
I suppressed that movie.
It came out in 94, so I mean,
I fucking remember that movie though. This is what, like I said, this is one of those times where it would be perfect. We had this shit like clipped up, ready to go, so we could show like those parts.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, today was just
we're just
first time, so
we're just jumping on here.
I switched to my other Twitter to see if maybe something else come up. But
you want to go on my Twitter?
Sure.
Kidding.
If you want to, I don't.
There's not going to be anything that we can relatively talk about or show on mine. I'm on the dark side of Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Dark side of Twitter is cake. Good shit.
Oh shit.
Our dog escaped today.
That's pretty cool.
He snuck out of the back fence. I like caught it on my security camera. It like popped up on my phone. I'm like, why the fuck is everybody outside? And then no, it was just our dog sneaking out, and I had to go outside in a bra. Like, get your ass checked.
We're gonna look at the hot section of Reddit. See what we got.
Go to Craigslist.
Craigslist?
No, I'm kidding. Don't. I hate that site. Oh, trash cans, I bet.
Oh no.
Step Brothers. That's funny. I just like keep looking at the screen and be like, that's funny. And you guys can't see it. We did this before. Was it when we had the green screen and we had the screen behind us?
Oh yeah, we'd bring stuff up behind us, yeah.
You'd have to treat this as what we're gaming, and then us in the corner if we want to do it like this. Brain dead teen, only capable of rolling eyes and texting.
Yeah, to be euthanized.
It's a spoof. Long, yeah. No, it's from 2012. It was a spoof. It has to be a spoof. I was like looking at the phone in her hand. I'm like, that doesn't look right. That's like a really tiny iPhone. Do I bore you?
No.
Wow. I had snacks. I love snacks. You remember when we used to game? And I'd eat snacks while you played video games?
Yeah, you would snack and I would game.
That's my favorite. That's basically our whole dating relationship.
Yeah, it really is.
10 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my jaw popped. Karen Springs.
There's a place out there called Karen Springs.
My mother probably lives there. My mom. Yep. Top 10 Karens.
Yeah, let me do this. I'm going to try something real fast. Let's go here.
Sorry.
Wow. Very nice.
What?
You, psycho?
Watching myself in the view. Good time. 10 out of 10.
Fucking that'll be good just like that.
I got like really hungry for chocolate, and we don't have any chocolate in the house. All we have is jelly bean. The DoorDash's ice cream. Was the DoorDash me some chocolate? I don't do those. Every time we DoorDash, or what's the other one? Uber Eats. Our food is either ruined or it doesn't come for like 4 hours. One of our Uber Eats girls could not find the road to our house because it was closed. So she went on like a trail to drive to our house, like a dirt trail. And then our wings were like ruined.
Yeah, she must have like
hit every hole.
Hit every single pothole, yeah.
And I like I texted her how to get to us the appropriate way, like the directions. And she was like, fuck it. Hiking road. It was wild. And then I didn't tip her right away. I wanted to go through our shit first. And then she put her own tip on the card. That's happened to me a few times. That's very upsetting. I'm like, I'm going to tip you. But like, let me check my food first. Because I know a lot of the time, like, they're not responsible for the food. But if like my drink is spilled or my containers are tampered with, I want to know.
Yeah.
That's just me.
There you go.
That happened with us with, was it Thai food we got or Korean barbecue? We got like, it sent to our house like during the pandemic. And the guy pulled up in a fucking tow truck, a rusted out tow truck, and was like crusty as hell. And then I didn't tip him right away because we went through the food. And then when I went to go back onto my phone, he had tipped himself like $12 or some shit. It was wild. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm a piece of shit because I never disputed it. I was just like, fuck it. I don't even care anymore. They need to make money too. I get it. So I was like, fuck it. But I'm still pissed. I'm just not that mean. I'm mean about other things. I should be more mean about my food. I mean, the food got here. I was hungry. I was happy. I'm not happy about that. That was at like the height, I think, of the pandemic, and like we weren't getting stim checks. I was like, ugh, they need it more than we do. And I'm a good tipper, though. I think that's the thing that pissed me off more than anything, is I'm like a great tipper. I tip so much because I hated being a waitress and people treating me like shit and only making like 50 cents off of a table. Like I used to work at a restaurant. It's kind of like a diner, I guess. The atmosphere. And they would have coffee drinkers, old guys come in, and the old guys would drink coffee for like 3 hours and bullshit with their friends, and then they would leave you 50 cents.
Oh yeah.
So I literally just ran for 3 hours for you and made you guys all, 10 of you, my top priority. I can't have any more tables in my section because you filled the whole fucking section, you guys, and you each left me 50 cents.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
I was making $3.11 an hour, if that. I think it was like less than that at one point, but $3.11 an hour because when you're a waitress in Pennsylvania, they don't have to charge you a minimum wage because you make tips.
That's craziness to me.
Outrageous.
Bread in captivity.
Oh, that's what we need to get for the kids.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll still throw it somewhere.
Kill it. Still kill the bread in the hamster wheel. The other one's going to be filled with something. Like, you can't let it touch you. The fuck? The last one's gonna be filled with water. Yep, it's gonna be filled with something. Where?
Son of a bitch.
10 out of 10. That was a good one. And the hat. The fucking hats. The like trucker hats. That was a good one. That was a good one.
Pretty good one. I like that one. That's pretty good.
I don't have a Reddit.
They're very nice. It's like Twitter, but not really.
I'm still, even though like I use my Twitter, I'm bad at Twitter. I'm really bad at it. I don't want to be.
Please like and follow this post.
Dean says that.
You got kicked out of his life.
Oh,
Look.
He's dead. This
one?
Yeah. Kitties. Fucking kitties. Oh my god, I looked like him for a second. Pull back up. No, pull up where he was. Yeah. That was so funny.
Oh my god, you do. That's hilarious.
What was the green thing? The green. He
Oh,
was a wrestler.
the green bastard.
The green bastard.
That's fucking hilarious.
I love that. Bubbles. I would fucking love Bubbles. I want to rewatch Trailer Park Boys.
We do have to rewatch that, don't we?
Mm-hmm. R.I.P. Leahy. That guy probably brings that with him. He probably keeps that in the back of his truck so he can do that every time.
Go to a restaurant and Gordon Ramsay's there.
Gordon Ramsay he does TikTok too.
Does he?
Yep.
I seen the one where his daughter got him with that water bottle thing.
Got him with a water bottle. She got him with something else before too, I think. He's really funny. Wow.
I love it.
Scroll back up for a second, just a little bit. Stop. My dog Nellie died today, and I imagine she had an interesting ride up. Wow.
Rough
Riders.
Yikes.
I approve of that message.
You have died.
What is it? Damn it.
Damn it, that's why I shouldn't open mail. For the children. Here we go.
Let's beat the children.
All COVID's for. Let's
all beat COVID for the children. Yeah. High school beating them. High school beating. You did it.
Fat did it. I don't know.
Wow. Good one.
I fits, I sits. What an asshole.
Cats. I love cats, but I hate them. They're gross. I want to like them more. Don't come for me.
Oh, shit.
Here comes a boom. Ready or not.
That little fucking scooter's booking it.
I hope that's a girl. I hope that's a grandma.
That's a 50-mile-per-hour road.
I'm just saying, I hope that is a grandma. I really do. It would be way funny if it was like a grandma with like fucking glasses and like curlers, but you can't see him right now. If it's an old guy, I can see it. If it's a teenager or some guy in his like 20s or 30s, I can see it.
Yeah. That was awesome.
Booking it. Yep.
For men who should not reproduce.
Yep. High five, vasectomy team. You're the real MVP. You are so much more hotter than every other man on the planet.
Oh.
I hate those. Oh.
Easter comes once a year. How often do you?
That reminds me of a pin my grandma had because she was so like, she was old and she didn't know any better. And it was a pin that she got for Easter, and it was a chick coming out of an egg, and it says, "I just got laid." And she used to wear it to church on Easter. So, yeah.
Woggly woggly? The fuck?
Woggly woggly. Oakley dokley. Kind of messed up onto it then.
That was another one of these. Yeah. Come on, man.
Oh,
fuck.
Me trying to do handstand walks today and then crumbling onto the ground, smacking my face. I almost died. I could have died.
What's it?
Fatties.
Fatties? Roses are red, Ontario's gray, clothed again. See you in May.
I problems, but a bench ain't one. Wow. That's good marketing.
That's pretty good.
I don't understand why it's a giraffe.
I don't know.
Doesn't make sense. Maybe it does. Maybe that makes sense. Why?
It's a little much.
I mean, if I saw it at Goodwill, I'd buy it. So.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, that doesn't say much about me.
How do I feel bad why do I feel bad all the time? Screen time 16 hours and 35 minutes. Oof.
Well, if you're not using your phone and you like count the TV screen or your computer screen, like work screen, like the stuff that you have to work on at work, you're on screens a lot of the time, so you can't just blame your cell phone. Boom.
Noisy, hungry frog, sad and farmer's alive. They scare his cattle and they also eat his flannel shirt.
Why? Why is that a thing?
Wow.
Oh.
It's terrifying. Oh my god.
The black card? I don't get it.
If you know, you know.
Oh no, the black guys and the white girl on the couch. Oh, that's reaching. That is reaching. Is that's what that was? I was like a black card. I don't get it.
I don't think the black card was just blacked out. Because it probably had like a price on it and shit.
Oh, I don't know. That was a reach. That was a stretch. Oh, it's our dog. The Derp.
Did say
our
Derp.
dog does look like that kind of, and his name is Derp. It's sneaking out, bastard.
Math checks out. Dick pic pie chart. Demand. There's no demand for penis pics. But the supply is ample.
Astronomical.
There's an ass
load. I don't know why guys just want girls to look at their penis all the time. I don't want people to look at like my vagina all the time. A lot. I've gotten a lot of dick pics.
Poked at.
Or there was a fucking.
A fucking, yeah.
Fucking. It's pho. It's not faux. Fucking.
Today at supermarket, someone needs to talk to the branding marketing manager. Cock flavor new. A Caribbean favorite. Yikes. Where it all began.
Oh, okay. That's cute. That's a cute one.
There's a frog, or a frog. Here's a frog, everybody.
There's a frog waving.
That's definitely a turtle.
That's that shit that like your mom would put on the internet and be like, "Look at this cool turtle I took a picture of in Mexico. Look, it looks like it's smiling. It's waving." I think these are really stupid. These videos, like, it's funny, but it's stupid. Like, we get it. Like, the ball came at the screen. Oh, it spooked you. I don't think anybody's ever acted that like crazy.
I don't know.
During a scare video. I acted more scared when it's the videos that your friends send you where it's somebody like moaning really loud. I'm like, couldn't open up anything when I used to drop Lola off at school.
Right between the eyes. Oh, okay, I get it.
Noise.
The fall of the TikTok e-girls. No cringe. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Okay.
That was lame.
I got roasted by Urban Dictionary.
What is the meaning of life? Good food? Good spirit? What does it say? I got roasted. Woman. Something me and you have never touched. You got me.
I almost choked him out today. Do it again.
You definitely didn't do it today, but you definitely didn't also do it.
I fucking marsupialed on your back.
You did do it. I wasn't trying very hard.
Mm-hmm. He says. I had my arm around his neck, tickling him with my other hand. Booga booga monk. Have a good day.
Don't have to leave tips. They do that. Apparently, I don't know.
I thought that was a note from like your mom to go get pizza.
Camel towing?
I'm camel towing. Always.
Here to help you pull it out.
Forever and always. I always wanted to start an all-female roofing company called Tits. Like, it's just girls. Like, we hire no men. And then it's just called Tits to get people's attention. Because what person wouldn't call that? Tits roofing. It's tits! No? Okay. Good idea. Go, April.
Uber hooked a vacuum hose to the car's vents for passengers. Oh, I see.
That's nice.
Don't they have like air conditioning in the back though?
Some cars don't, but also this whole COVID thing. I think that's why it was. So they were getting the air straight from there into the back. That's nice. That's smart.
Good to do.
It's a lot, but
you are here, or at least in this general area.
Oh my gosh, how about we went to Dutch Bros today? I bitched about this already on my Instagram and how overwhelming Dutch Bros is. Dutch Brothers, the coffee place. Oh, I thought he was going to step on him or something. I got scared. Okay, anyways. But we went to Dutch Bros today.
Yeah.
And they just opened. They opened like a week ago. And I wanted to go. And so we got there and we're like, if the line's long, we're not going. And there was like maybe 8 cars in line.
A couple cars. I mean, it's also like double lanes.
Yeah, so it's like McDonald's kind of. But it's like, it wasn't bad. And I was like, okay, well, we'll go up and we'll look at the menu and we'll decide what we want because I've never been to one before. And when I started looking up like the menu online, they literally had every menu from like 2016 to 2021, like everything they've ever had. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't know what they have, so we'll just look at it once we get up to the drive-thru, whatever. This very peppy woman, very peppy person, comes to our window with like a tablet and a little tiny menu card about like that fucking big hanging off of it. And I'm like, she's like, what can I get you? And we're like, we don't know yet. And what'd she say? She's like, well, I'm a walking menu, so I can help you. I can just recommend you whatever you want. And I'm like, yeah, a fucking menu can do that too. But like,
yeah, I mean, I was just getting regular coffee, so.
I wanted to look. I wanted us all to get something different so that we could all try it. But she just like was not letting us get up to that fucking menu to order. She wanted to take our order. And I was like, okay. So we just like literally guessed and just got whatever. I was like, I guess I'll take that. I don't know. And she just was talking so fast and so loudly. And the music was so loud there. And there were like people dancing outside. And then we get up to the window and that girl was talking a mile a minute.
That girl talked like, don't get me wrong, she's a very nice lady.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Everybody was so polite, but
trying to have a conversation with me, and I don't have conversations with people. And
I'm supposed to, and I had to
sit
there.
Job.
I had to sit there
talker.
like this with my hand over my mouth because I was like, and then she'd be like, "Isn't that funny?" And I'm like, it was bad.
Yeah, so I had to sit there and have this like, what seemed like 17-hour conversation with this lady.
3 minutes.
And eventually we got our coffee. But I mean, we talked about the weather, you know.
She's like, "You from here?"
Are you
Where are you from
around
here? Where are you from?
She's from
Where are you from
California.
originally?
She also
I'm from
told
California.
us that Dutch Bros originated in Oregon.
And started in 2009. But no, 1999? I didn't care enough.
Sorry, lady. I didn't even, she didn't say her
She
name.
was so polite. Very polite. Nice. Just, it feels like everybody there takes a celebratory shot of espresso every hour.
Yeah, everybody's like
until your
else.
shift's over.
They're like, I wish I had that much energy.
It was insane.
It was insane.
Today was not my day, though. I was very hateful about people being out in my general vicinity. I like it today.
Yeah.
That was a weird one. That was a weird meme. Don't show it. It's not worth it.
This has been broken for 1 year. Is it
really
that difficult?
What is it?
Apparently it's a sign or a pole or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Controversial.
Oh, no.
Hell yeah. Oh, that's not safe for work. We can't do that.
Nope, that one, the mustard. Mustard. Oh, you're going to open it?
Ah, you son of a bitch. How fucking dare you? Okay.
You shouldn't have opened it. You shouldn't have opened it. Listen, I was like, I just want to look at the mustard bottle. Okay. And you had to click on that.
Here we go.
I can't.
Okay. All right. You got me.
Show me the mustard. That's all I want.
You heard of honey mustard. Behold, horny mustard.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I can't.
Does it say? In case you were wondering, that's 100% in cotton duvet. Good to know.
IKEA.
Nostalgia.
That's
Is that a lemonade stand?
Yep. Hey, you got any
grapes? Yeah.
If you don't know it, I'm not going to tell you. That was a good one. I'm not laughing, but I'm amused on the inside. Kids Kitchen?
75% gender neutral. Oh, girls play oven.
Oh.
Yeah, whatever. Spooderman out for delivery.
Spider-Man? Reaching. This is under controversial.
I guess.
Weird.
A baby forklift. No, it's not. It's a sander.
It's a stamper.
Or the stamper, yeah.
So I was like, okay.
Big George.
He gets mad at me all the time because I don't laugh about stuff.
Well,
like some stuff I really
I hate
laugh
watching
about.
like comedies with her. She never watches.
I'm just like,
or she never laughs.
I like watch it and I think it's funny. I'm just like trying to pay attention to what's actually happening. It's so hard for me to focus sometimes. That's why I just like horror movies. Easy for me to focus on that.
All right, where to next, babe? What do you want to look up?
God,
I mean, this is Reddit. There's everything on here.
Oh, I don't know how Reddit works, guys. Sorry.
What do you want to know about? What do you want to do? There's got to be popular. Here we go. Popular. No, I'm asking if you're popular. We're looking at things that are popular.
I probably won't understand it then. I don't understand a lot of things that are popular. Let's go through every person on my Instagram and let's see if I can tell you a story about every person on my Instagram.
Let's not do that. I would rather not.
The child is stirring. down there doing something dumb.
So both Xbox and Bethesda posted this apparently.
Who posted that?
Both Xbox and Bethesda.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of terrifying.
No.
They baked the cardboard onto the pizza.
And then they ate it.
And then somebody took a bite out of it, and then they realized it was fucking cardboard.
Wow. That would happen to me. I would do that. 420's coming.
This is true. 420 is coming.
420 in 10 days. We're halfway there.
Mm-hmm.
Wish I had friends to do stuff like 420 related with. I can't like tell the new neighbor that's been like talking to us, be like, hey, 420's coming up, haha, wink wink, nod nod, and then be like, my kids can't play with your kids anymore. And my birthday's on Monday.
She's gonna be 47.
Yep, 47. 48 actually.
48.
You're wrong.
Yeah, too many to count.
Loser. I don't know. I get like weirded out by my birthday, and it's not because like I'm freaked out to get old. Like I don't care. Like it's a little upsetting and like weird that I am as old as I am. But I just don't like, my birthday gives me anxiety. Like the whole process of it. Like people getting stuff for me or like doing stuff with me or like having to be like, this is what I want to do on my birthday. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. I don't like planning stuff just around me. I like planning it for like other people to do stuff. Anybody else? Just me? No? Crickets. Like you asked me where I wanted to go to eat and that like freaked me out really bad. I'm just like, let's just eat food.
That's an everyday thing for us.
Well, that's because I cook all the food. I cook every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Never strays. But like that's me cooking for everybody, and like everybody kind of has a say in like what they want. But like this is me having to decide what I want everybody else to eat for my day, and I'm like, ooh, that's too much me. That's too much. That's too much eyes. I don't like being the center of attention like that. It freaks me out. I'm not main character energy over here. Trojan horse. Castle party wild shaped druid who is now a fly. Don't know. Derpy's dreaming. Shout out to all the people that are getting arrested from the attack on the U.S. Capitol. I saw something about that, and I think that's hilarious. I mean, you got caught after posting it on social media, you know, checking in at the U.S. Capitol. I mean, you got caught after like hundreds of photos circulated of you. And you got caught after tweeting that you were going to the U.S. Capitol. Man. Didn't see that coming. I mean, you got caught not wearing a mask at the U.S. Capitol. You know, if you wore a mask and didn't tweet about it and turned your phone off, probably wouldn't have gotten caught.
This isn't a joke. This is a legitimate article. But I had to click on it, so... Scientists have discovered X-rays coming from Uranus.
No, it's Uranus now.
I don't give a fuck what they think it's called.
That's what they're teaching our children.
It's called
Uranus. And if you Google it and do like the sound, like have it say it, it'll say Uranus. It's really disappointing.
Well, it's wrong. How do you make it say it? Say the word. Computer.
Just put up there how to say Uranus.
See, Uranus.
No, it's Uranus.
No,
that's not right.
She just said it.
No, I googled it before.
Google just said
okay,
Uranus.
Hold on.
Wait, we're gonna make it slow.
Damn it! It said Uranus. I swear to God. Hold on. I'm telling you.
Planet. For example, astronomers discovered Uranus is a gas giant. Uranus is surrounded by methane. There is a solution to this problem. Alternative pronunciation goes Uranus, and scientists in public do use it's still problematic. Sure, it's better than Uranus, but it's still Uranus. Perhaps I'm just childish, but when someone else says Uranus, I still hear Uranus in my head, and it just draws more name.
Damn it, I'm trying to find it, but no, I'm dead serious. I looked this up with our child, and it's Uranus.
Jackson, what's up? You came into a pretty interesting section.
We're talking about how Uranus is not Uranus, it's Uranus.
It's not Uranus, dear.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, that's what scientists say.
Look, listen.
British pronunciation.
I know, that's what I'm about to show you. Oh, it's so Uranus. Okay. See, they're both Uranus.
But I'm telling you, if
you do the slow down version, it's hilarious.
I know everybody says Uranus, but like it's such a problem, I guess, like with childish people or childish children, that it's actually, that's why they say it so often, but it's Uranus. I was very upset about this. Trust me.
This all started whenever I found this article called "Scientists Have Discovered X-rays Coming from Uranus."
And it's an actual article. From
it's a legitimate article. Yeah. Well, I don't know, legitimate, but yeah. Yeah, we're just kind of going through my Reddit right now and see what's out there.
We're just having a good time, complaining, talking about topics.
Yeah.
Talking about how Smart Water cucumber lime is delicious.
Jesus Christ. Baby fatally shot by 3-year-old brother in Houston.
Don't even want to. That's so. Shoplifter, the Hoover thief.
I seen that.
Reminds me of my useless information about
oh shit.
Hooversvilles. That during the Depression, that they were actually little towns that people created in alleyways, like out of boxes and like little pieces of wood, and they named them Hooversvilles to basically, say bad shit about J. Edgar Hoover, who put us into that situation.
Yeah.
And fun fact, I grew up in a very, very tiny town that was like literally a half mile each way, and everybody was poor as shit, and like we didn't have running water sometimes, and it was called Hooversville.
Oh no, not Florida mans. I know, right? So what we're gonna do?
Oh,
we're going to do the Florida man for certain specific dates. See what we come up with.
Let's do Florida man on my birthday.
Exactly, that's what I was gonna do. We're gonna do our birthdays.
Can I get a snack?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm gonna get a snack quick. I have to pour myself a drink. Snack break. Don't spill it. Oh, while she's gone, let me switch back to this. Anyway, have you been, Jackson? It's been a little bit. I bet you're right. Hold on. I know it wasn't too long ago. We were gonna. We missed the stream on your birthday. Fuck. I don't want to go back and look because I feel like that's cheating. I'm going to say was it in January? No, it was before then, wasn't it? Yeah, it was before January. I thought so. I felt like January was too recent. Yeah. Yeah, when did we do Made of Scare? What month did we do that? Because I'm trying to figure out what his birthday was. I remember him.
It was before Christmas.
Was it?
Yeah, Made of Scare was before. Made of Scare before Christmas. How do you feel about that dill pickle hummus? Oh, you didn't try it? I thought you dipped it.
I did.
Oh, you didn't get a lot.
I don't need a lot.
Ooh.
It's alright. Alright.
It's alright.
Damn, when the hell was
Maybe it was over Christmas.
It was around Christmas. I remember that. It was around Christmas. It was like December 15th or something like that.
Let me look. I'm looking on my...
Well, it's cheating. We don't want to do that.
Always cheat.
Oh, November. Okay, November 19th.
21st.
21st?
I'm going to say 21st. I don't know if that's true or
17th. I win. I'm the closest. Okay.
This dill pickle hummus is so good.
Florida Man. November.
Wish I had pita chips.
17. Holy shit. What does the Florida Man remove?
Tits.
Boobs.
Kidney.
Florida Man removes woman's kidney during back surgery because he thought it was a tumor.
We were just talking about Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's not a tumor.
Oh, he can't see the screen.
Oh shit.
Sorry.
Boom. There it is.
Too busy eating hummus.
We need one of those stream decks to just hit the button. Well, I could use my phone too, I guess.
Mm-hmm. We have two phones, so. Oh my god.
Florida man who strapped utility pole to roof of car charged with grand theft. Hell yeah. Oh, look at it. That is a legitimate pole.
Try Pennsylvania, man.
Police calls for Tuesday, November 17th. Florida man injured after rolling vehicle near Pleasant Hill. Oh, that's not that funny.
Oh, that's not a funny one.
That's terrible.
That's a sad one.
That's a sad one. Goodness.
No thanks.
Oh, here we go. Florida man tried to steal a vending machine from apartment complex. Oh, that's not that funny either. I mean,
That's
dumb,
whatever.
but...
I don't know. That Bobby kid we went to high school with had one. He used to try to break into vending machines all the time.
Florida man left 2 kids in a car while in a strip club.
Well, that's bad parent.
God dang.
He should have taken him in with.
You have the same birthday as Danny DeVito?
We were just talking about Danny DeVito. Full circle, man. We were just talking about Danny DeVito. About how him and Arnold Schwarzenegger were in Twins and Junior together.
Born November 17th, 1944. He is old.
Fuck.
He's like, it makes him like, what, 60 something. No.
Scroll down. Shouldn't it say Danny DeVito
Oh,
right
I guess,
underneath?
yeah.
Won't tell you how old he is. Go on. Yeah, 76.
76, yeah. Math. Yay. Okay.
Born in Jersey.
Florida man. We'll do April 12th.
The Titanic sunk on my birthday.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. It was like April 11th at like 11 p.m. or midnight. I don't know. I forget what it was. You'll have to Google it for me then.
Half nude Florida man wearing underwear marked breathalyzer, blow here, arrested for DUI.
They make these up. They have to make these up.
I mean, they're so vague that, you can't really deny them.
I gotta Google this really quick. Oh, never mind. I was wrong. It was April 14th.
Oh, okay.
Damn it. Why did I think it was April 12th?
Oh, yeah, look at that. He's a real winner. Drunken Florida man arrested after shoveling spaghetti into his mouth, yelling outside Olive Garden. There's a lot of nude dudes on your birthday, dear.
Oh, this is for my birthday?
Yes.
Oh, a lot of naked guys? Sounds
Yeah.
about right.
There's a thong wearing Florida man.
Okay. Sounds like the chaos inside of my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Just new today. That's gonna bug me. I can't figure out what national tragedy happened on my birthday. That's whatever. I know there's one that happened.
April 12th, Florida man arrested for allegedly tossing alligator.
Mood.
I'm not going to lie, it's cocaine. Florida man tries to eat stolen.
Yep, you.
I don't do cocaine. I wish. I'd be awake maybe. Tries to eat stolen debit card. Oh my goodness. Hell yeah.
I can't.
Florida man stands naked in his driveway, throws rocks at passing cars. Oh, what a dick.
I did that once when I was a kid. I threw rocks at cars while they were driving past my house. I got in a lot of trouble for it.
Yeah, it's kind of a dick thing to do.
Well, I was like 4 or 5.
Florida man sentenced to 20 years after bringing condoms, pink dress to child sexting. Oh. Oh.
That's not. Clips of what's that show called? To Catch a Predator. I used to love those videos when I was younger.
Oh, To Catch a Predator? Yeah.
Uh-huh. Because even if those guys didn't get charged, their picture still got out there. Millions of people watch that. They're never going to be able to go anywhere ever.
Huh. All right.
I can't.
The dill pickle hummus.
Mm-hmm. I'm so old.
Alrighty. Let's try to find something different.
What was that thing that we were talking about? The missing plane in Pittsburgh. Remember we talking about that? No.
Yeah, I remember that.
You like gherkins? Gherkins are delicious. This is just dill pickle hummus we got at Aldi's. It's pretty tasty. I love pickles. So many bombs and shoots.
Elementary school teacher who showed class To Kill a Mockingbird suspended? Why?
Love Aldi's. It's probably the extremely racial tones in it. It's really bad. To Kill a Mockingbird was a very good book, but it very much screams of the time.
Well, that's kind of like one of the things about it is it teaches you like how like that was not like.
Well, it's such an intense book that you definitely should have parents' permission. You know what I mean? To allow them to read that book.
For spring break, we watched that. Oh, so you guys watch it?
I watched it when I was a kid, and I read the book when I was a kid. It's very good. But like I said, there's such a large racist tone to it, that you should ask parents permission to like show kids that stuff or like talk to them about that stuff. Like kids definitely need to learn about like racism and things like that. But when it comes to books that were like set in those times, it's hard to ignore like the racism in it. It's some kids are still too young to.
Not gonna lie, I really don't remember a whole lot from it.
It was a lot. And again, the Hoover thief.
There it is. It is. Damn X-rays coming from Uranus.
Mother taken into custody after 3 children fatally stabbed.
Goodness.
So I'm like,
Day 10 of nobody noticing the April Fool prank. Notice, employees must stop crying before returning to work.
There's a lot of unknown things about your anus.
There is. Uranus is a very
I know a lot about my anus.
dark place. You know, I don't know this. April told me about this, Jackson. Maybe you've heard of this.
The butthole
Speaking
thing?
of Uranuses, or Urani, whenever, then let's be correct here.
Look it up on Reddit.
Did you know that there are men out there who do not clean their butt crack because they think it is gay?
They don't wipe their butt. Not even with like a wash rag or anything. Not even with toilet paper, nothing, because they think wiping is gay.
Well, they think like the whole touching your butthole thing
Makes you gay.
That is...
No, I'm dead serious. This is actually things. There are women that complain about this because there are men that think that underwear are meant to like catch it and to like clean it itself. And these women complain because they have to clean their husband's underwear or like it gets in the bed and it's disgusting. And when they talk to them about it, they're like, it's gay, that's gay, that's gay. But like girls, they expect girls to have like everything clean and like shaven and like look presentable, and these same men think that wiping is gay.
Guys who don't wipe, man explains why he never wipes after. It's like that's kind of like fucked up on a couple different levels. Like on a very simple human cleanliness level, that is just like so fucking weird. That people would not wipe. That's so unhygienic, and like you can get
stink.
Yeah, you stink. Yes, you can stink for one. But if you leave that stuff on you for too long, you can get like the hell's it called? There's like a rash, a certain type of rash you get from it.
Yeah, just wipe your
ass. You fucking
right?
psychopath. A man posts that he never wipes after pooping because it's feminine.
Like, I want to know where the guys came up with this. Like, this has to be like something that's been ingrained in them. Like, why? Like, who taught you this? Who told you that? Like, is it just something that you felt inside you? Because it has to be what it is. It's just like some deep-seated, like, suppressed shit.
No, I'm going to take this article with a grain of salt, and I'm also going to consider this to be, the hell's it called? Like a joke. Like, there's another name for it. Because this just doesn't seem right to me. However, we will go into it anyway. But makeup, here this person says makeup is 100% feminine, and by the same logic, goes wiping your ass.
Yep.
Did they just leave
Yep.
shit on your ass? I guess so.
Yep. That's exactly what they do. They just leave it there. Okay, anyways.
My digestive system is in the top 1% in terms of regularity, functionality, and performance. Apparently this is Donald Trump. If you shit and need to wipe, you've got an emasculated GI tract, and that's your own issue. I truly, truly hope that that's...
I swear to God, if I ever, like, God forbid something ever happened to, like, you and me, and, like, I have to start dating again, I'm gonna have to, like, screen people and be like, do you think wiping your ass is gay?
Could you imagine trying to get dates like
that's like a legit thing I'm gonna have to do. Like I'd have to be like sending them like a picture of me and be like, hey, my name blah blah blah. Like this is my Tinder.
Yeah.
Do you wipe your ass?
Oh man.
Could you imagine being that girl and not knowing?
Yeah. Like then like you not knowing, and then like you actually try to have sex with them, and then they just.
And you're just like.
What is that?
Like you
missed something there, buddy.
Oh my gosh. I'd be so mortified. I'd have to leave. Disgusting. I remember I told you this and you thought I was full of it and I said Google it.
That's because it sounds ridiculous.
And you Googled it and you're like, no. You're like, no, that's not a thing. We Googled this at like 6 or 7 in the morning. It was so early.
Septic masculinity? Masculinity? The fuck is this? When homophobia... Piss off with your fucking bullshit. Whatever. Prevents men from literally wiping their own... Oh my goodness.
It's like crazy homophobia. It is. Like that's so weird. It'd be like saying, because you're a boy, playing with your wiener is gay. Because you're a boy playing with it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's such, like, an irrational mindset to it. Right? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Just, listen. If anybody in the future or at any point in time video, wipe your ass.
Yeah.
Do you remember from Big Daddy and the little kids like, I wipe my own ass?
Yeah, he can do it.
Wipe your own ass. Get a bidet if you get a washcloth.
Playing with your wiener, okay? No, it's not. That's the thing, though. It's not. But somebody could probably make the logical, like, try to make logical sense out of it being gay, but it's not. But that's how ridiculous that whole not wiping your ass because it's gay is.
Like the whole like run around mindset of it is insane. That has to be what they would also have to think. I think I've seen this one.
Okay. This is okay. So my husband is turning me off. We've been married for 2 months. What should I do? His feet stink. His shoes smell up the room. Also, he wears white briefs. When I was washing the clothes, the whole seat of his underwear had brown stains in them. It made me sick. Then once when I was riding him, then after we're done and he got up, there was a brown streak where his ass had been on the bed. So personal cleansing cloths and put them on top of the toilet. He never touched them. Oh yeah, and one time I went to the restroom and it smelled like whole ass. I kept trying to figure out where the smell was coming from. I saw wet tissue in the trash, white brown crumbs all over it. Why the hell didn't he flush the tissue down the toilet? I finally mentioned the personal cleansing cloth. He got pissed and screamed in my face. He told me that a real man doesn't go in between his cheeks or spread them open for anything. Men do not spread their cheeks to wipe or clean. Nothing goes between them. What needs to happen here? Suggestions, advice, no bashing. Oh, goodness. That is a lot to unfold.
That's not even the worst one that I read. If I told you about the worst one that I read, you would start gagging right now. Want to hear it?
No.
No? Are you sure? He does. Probably shouldn't. Should I tell the story? Jackson, should I tell the story that I had read? About the severe, I don't want to be gay, so I don't want to touch my butt?
Yes, he says yes.
Okay.
Of course he says yes.
So, basically, it's the same thing as this woman is with her husband. It's her husband. And he won't wipe. And, like, she knows he doesn't wipe. She was like, but the worst part about the whole situation is like, when he gets into bed naked. And he leaves crumbs in the bed. And she's like, sometimes he'll itch his butt and he'll pick it and roll it up and put it onto the bed. Poop crumbs in your bed. Right?
Look here.
I'd leave in the night.
I assume that they don't wank either because that's not only getting a hand job from a guy, it's also giving a guy a hand job.
Yeah. See,
double gay.
I just said that.
That's a shitty situation.
The whole thing's a shitty situation. I feel Not to be that feminist. I feel bad for women sometimes. This is so gross.
Double gay cancels the gay out, thus making you straight. So technically, a wiener in your butt makes you gay, but adding one in your mouth cancels out the first and makes you straight again.
Gosh.
Hell yeah.
I can't. All right.
It's not gay.
All right. I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm over the talking about sex and poop. God. All right.
Sorry, I know
I'm over it.
Going down a rabbit hole there.
This is bad. He loves these nights, he says. No. This is mania. We were actually supposed to have like some stuff ready to go, like to talk about, but we're just like on the fly because, you know.
Yeah, we were. I mean, we wanted this to be like not necessarily serious thing, but we wanted to be more of a.
I wanted to have it a little more organized next time.
Yeah.
We have like a big board over here on the wall. It's like bigger than I am. We could put stuff on to like talk about.
My marker board that she hates.
I do. He has so many. How many marker boards do you have?
3.
Lies.
1, 2, 3.
Lies. How many are stashed away somewhere or put somewhere else? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
There's 4, 5 in the carport.
We use those.
We
okay.
use this one. Shh. 6 for our calendar. 7 on the fridge. I know there's more in this house too. That's like the worst part is like I know that there are more marker boards in this house somewhere. I just don't even look anymore.
Either,
and you like ask me if you can get more marker boards. I hate it.
I like marker boards.
It's the same thing with notebooks. Like this house is obsessed with notebooks and bags. Me and him have like a bag
bags,
problem.
yeah.
We love bags. Totes.
Bags.
If it's $1, sold. We don't give a shit. We don't even care if it works. It's a bag and it's $1.
I like marker boards. So I do. I'm sorry. They're convenient.
Anyways, but no, we'll have it more organized next time. This is just like it's been a weird week. It's been a weird week, but we talked about doing this. I'm like having mania over.
We've been talking about doing this for a couple weeks now, actually.
I'm having mania over my birthday, like severe, like hateful mania, anxiety, and then it's been storming here and it's been making our old people bodies hurt.
Yeah.
Like we've been like, like ache and like weird. And I've been getting migraines or like the onset of migraines and feeling sick. But not COVID.
Mm-hmm.
We're old. We're elderly. We're decrepit. It's a terrible time.
She's getting really old.
I'm so old. I am so old.
Look at this fucking shirt.
I want that.
That is awesome.
That was an accidental print, or somebody did print that on purpose, but I want it. Celine Dion doesn't do that thing anymore. In Las Vegas. She just still sings, but in Las Vegas she doesn't do the Celine Dion show anymore, I don't think.
I didn't know she had a show there.
She had one there for like 20 fucking years. Me.
Look, making some homemade.
It's me.
That's not you. She obviously just had a child.
It's me.
People gather around lava in Iceland.
Sounds about white. That is a cute. I'm addicted to watching cat videos on YouTube. Or not YouTube, on Instagram. Like cat accounts. They post tons of cat videos. I'm obsessed.
Have you ever seen, Jackson, if you get the chance to, it's actually pretty amazing. She's the one who showed me about it.
Oh, yeah.
There's this dog that she follows, and I follow now too, along with a couple other that I found. The dog's name is Bunny. And it talks with their owner by hitting buttons on the ground. And they've trained it over time to...
like years they've been doing this.
Yeah, like years and years. To like talk to them with these buttons. Like seriously, look it up. That shit's pretty fucking
And like
crazy.
the dog is like self-aware.
It's becoming like it like looked. There's a mirror by where the buttons are, and the dog like recognized itself in the mirror, and then understood that what it was seeing in the mirror was itself.
First, it was like,
oh, yeah,
you've seen this on TikTok? Okay, because like at first she was like, who this?
Yeah.
And she didn't realize who she was, and then her mom like told her, and she like went back like a couple weeks later and like looked in the mirror and went, "I bunny dog," and then something she said, "Mom," or "I dog mom friend," or something like that.
Yeah.
It was wild. And then we followed Flambeau.
Flambeau. There's an Australian Shepherd named Flambeau who's doing the same thing.
Yes, Flambeau. We love Flambeau. He's actually from Austin.
Yeah, it creates entire sentences. It's getting really, really good.
I love it.
I don't know how it remembers where all those damn buttons are at, because I could not remember that shit. I'd be like,
Well, you see her mom have trouble sometimes, which is wild, but like the dog can compartmentalize. Compartmentalize. Is that the right word? Compartmentalize. Listen, I'm smart. I just forget sometimes.
That's fine.
Compartmentalize. They have the buttons set up so it's easier for her to compartmentalize them in her brain.
Yeah, they have them organized in a specific way to make it easier.
So there we go. Said it.
That shit's crazy though.
Getting late. 10:30. Twitch is out.
This is a volcano that just happened like today, or the start of a volcano, or something like that. Fucking crazy.
They're pretty crazy.
Satanic Temple's new billboard.
What if
Borscht?
Oh wow, it's Hitler.
Oh,
it's Hitler's mom and Hitler. That's a good billboard.
I'm sure Hitler was a normal child. I don't know,
but that's 10 out of 10.
Not a cake. A religious abortion ritual averts many state restrictions.
Not a cake, not a baby.
Goodness.
It's not wrong.
That's a touchy subject there.
Nope.
Nearly had a heart attack when Ring notified me there was a person at my front door. Oh my god. It does look like somebody standing there. But then it's a bee.
Good Juan.
Decisions were made.
Oh no. I just saw the one underneath it. It says, "Moose struck by lightning. Don't click on it."
Yeah, somebody had a salad and some dressing, and then they walked by the cookie and they're like, fuck it.
Looks like us.
Oh, no.
Don't click on it. That's going to be so sad.
Look at this. The fucking boat. They made it, it looks like.
Oh, well, that's cool. A boat? Is it DMX?
That's not DMX.
I don't know. I can't say for sure that it isn't.
Halle Berry and the Flintstones.
We just watched this movie.
We did, actually. We just watched this
with our son.
The Flintstones. Not like, well, actually, it was a little bit ago, but
Dean liked it.
It was fairly recent.
Oh, today's National Siblings Day.
National Siblings
Day, yeah. I told my sister to go fuck herself on Instagram. I'm not kidding. I did. I was like, today's National Siblings Day, and I was like, if you're my sister, fuck off. You're ugly and stupid. And that's on God. But I told Crystal happy International Siblings Day because she's my non-official sister. That's where I'm at.
Look at that. That's really cool.
Listen, my sister, I hope her coochie itches, and I hope she's poor forever. That's all. I don't wish death on her. I just hope she lives a very uncomfortable life. What did she do to you? That's a whole long story for a whole other day. That's too much. Just stupid, dumb, and a doo-doo-headed fuck.
Is it cotton-headed ninny muggins?
Doo-headed fuck. If at any point in time you're like, man, I bet she's as articulate and fun and hilarious and beautiful as April is, she's not. She looks nothing like me. Her personality is wet dish rag. Ooh, Sadness from what's that movie? Inside Out? Yeah, her. But just way more dumb. He really went when he said bitches.
Yeah. All right, let's kick it up a notch here. Controversial picks.
Oh no. Ooh, I have applesauce down. Don't. Spotify?
Oh, it's about the Joe Rogan podcast. Because he sold the Joe Rogan podcast to Spotify for like $100 million or some shit like that. So now that you can only listen to it on Spotify.
Oh, he's gonna lose so much money.
What are you talking about? He's gonna lose so much money. He made $100 million.
I know, but people aren't gonna like that they can only watch it on Spotify. I don't know.
That's all you think about is food.
Yes. I love food. We live for food.
Yeah, we're foodies.
The one time I said we were foodies and he said, no, we're not. And I'm like, if we go anywhere away from our house, do we base our trip on food stops? And he's like, fuck, we are foodies. Food's just great. That's the only reason I like working out is just to eat. It takes out clothes to.
What was the point?
That he can do it and not get in trouble for public nudity.
He can definitely still get in trouble for public nudity.
I mean, his boobies were out, but his penis wasn't. So he can be out in public nude, technically.
Perfect nature.
Okay.
What is this for?
I don't know. Girl in nature. I don't know. You have your fridge memorized? Basically, I know what's in the fridge. We have a container that has 2 or 3 deviled eggs in it. Another container that has cooked seasoned black beans that I made the other day. Another one has Brussels sprouts that I made the other day, and oh my gosh, chard, I guess them. I don't know. They're like roasted. That's the word. Roasted. We bought 2 packages of chicken tenderloins. We bought 1 pack of ground beef, but we turned that into patty melts today. So there are some made patty melts in the fridge. Apples, oranges, a cantaloupe, green onions, 2 bags of lettuce, carrots, cheese, lots of cheese. We have 2 bags of shredded and 1 container of regular. We have coleslaw. We have 2 jugs of regular whole milk. We have a little bit of whipping cream left. We have a container of almond milk left. We have 2 containers of creamer, but almond milk creamer. 1 is vanilla and 1 is sweet cream. We have an 18 pack of eggs and also a 12 pack of eggs. We have some Dunkaroo frosting. We have the whipped cream cheese that goes good on bagels. We have some of that. I'm not going to go into condiments because I feel like that I could definitely do that, but that's a lot of stuff. Oh, meal preps. We have a chicken meal prep, or did you eat it? Did you eat the chicken meal prep with the asparagus and the homemade scalloped potatoes I made?
Maybe. I've been eating them. I don't know if it's the last one.
This is my job. And I meal prep everything. So that's like how I know what all we have in the fridge, like ready to go, is because I meal prep it so it's easy to get to. Because I don't like being hangry. I make poor decisions. Come to my house. I have lots of food always. Oh, and I got 2 heads of broccoli. And the mini cucumbers. Mini cucumbers, because when you slice them, they're really good on salads.
There it is.
I'm pretty sure that's it. Pretty sure. I also organize my fridge like a lot. My favorite thing ever. sending me stuff. I'm like, okay, I'll message you then.
Macaroni in the bathtub. That's.
Yep. Oh, that was the depressed times. We're feeling better now.
Yeah.
I'm off of all of my medicines that made me crazy. Just naturally crazy now, not depressed. And I haven't eaten mac and cheese in the bathtub in a while. I haven't cried in the bathtub in a while either. Is that a lie? Nope, I did. I cried in the bathtub a couple days ago. Because my mom sent me pictures of my grandma.
Oh, yeah.
So, there we go. Breast childhood trauma is amazing. Does wonders.
So I remember.
Oh, no.
Yep. There's a little bit ago, they had some sort of bill or law or something that was passed or something. They did something, as in
Somebody did something to someone.
Somebody did something, and it required certain government agencies to put out all the information they have on extraterrestrials and aliens. And I have to look it up because they have a certain deadline. They have to do that by.
You know about the time that I almost broke up with this guy and almost got a divorce as well? Is the 2 times that I've been massively in labor and he watched Ancient Aliens.
Listen, you weren't pushing at the time, and we're just hanging out.
If I would have had a bomb, I would have blown myself up in that instance because I was already dying from excruciating pain, and now you're going to make me go through mental anguish as well?
You were just laying there. The
Ancient
nurses
Aliens
weren't
is
even in the
so
room. The doctor
stupid.
wasn't even in the room.
This is probably the one thing that your mother and I disagree on continuously, is because she also feels the same way about Ancient Aliens as you do, and I hate it.
She wasn't in labor.
Yes, I was in the hospital in a bed having contractions, and he's watching Ancient Aliens like, did you see that shit? Pyramids.
She wasn't like pushing, like she wasn't even fully dilated yet.
I wasn't pushing. I was just going through the thick of it. Ancient Aliens. I probably would have killed you more if you would have brought an Xbox with, so I guess I should be happy that it was Ancient Aliens. But I have seen the Ancient Aliens in the pyramid one hundreds of times because you put like that, like a specific one on, and it's always like aliens and pyramids.
I promise you, I don't put a specific one on. They all just end up being about the pyramids.
Yeah, that's weird.
It's my thing I like to watch to turn off my brain and just.
But then he yells at me
asleep.
for watching like serial killer things. He's like, "How are you listening to this?"
Some of them are very like, ooh, especially the ones about like the kids. I can't take that shit. Mine are like harmless entertainment.
Well, that feels like harmless entertainment to me. Like when I'm listening to them, I don't know. Somebody said it's like a trauma response, like to like watch those things. I don't know what your trauma response is for watching Ancient Aliens.
I was abducted by aliens.
My dad told people that he was abducted by aliens and that his 2 front teeth were fake and they put a chip inside of them.
Hell yeah. Parents are. Sometimes opposites attract. I mean, we're pretty different.
We're different, but we're also like the fucking same.
The fucking same.
The
we're
fucking
we both have organs. So the same.
Mine are indifferent than yours.
Yeah, they're in different spots, but they're still there. And that's what makes us different. Your organs are like spaghetti.
Tall?
I'm tall and you were short.
I'm tall.
Nope.
What does Dean say? Dad's big. You're small. And I'm big.
No, he said it another way.
Little.
Yeah.
He said you're little. And he's like, and I'm big. Like, he's like reaffirming at the age of 4 that I will always be a small person.
Yeah, you're 5'2".
Shut up.
No, you're not.
I'm not 5'2".
How tall are you?
Go look at my driver's license. It says 5'4".
Where's it at?
It's downstairs.
I'm not going down there.
My driver's license says 5'4".
Did you tell them to put that on there? Yeah.
They have a thing to check your height there. They could easily check it. I'm 5'4".
People lie on that. See,
Nope.
even he knows.
I'm 5'4". I'm tall. I have tiny hands though.
Yeah, you do. Your hands are pretty tiny.
What is that thing where it's like guys will like have their girlfriend? They like that. Like like this. Hold on. All right, put your hand around. And then you're supposed to let me like put my fingers out through it like it's Wolverine things. No, we did it. Look.
Little baby Wolverine. Little baby Wolverine claws.
But my hands are bigger than everybody else in my family, though. My mom's like 5 inches shorter than I am. And her hands are like half the size mine are. And then that's how my sister is, too. They both have little ears, too. Like, she has really tiny ears. I don't know. I guess I got the better of the what's it called? Drug-induced.
Wiggle your ears? Can I? I can like wiggle my whole ear. I can't wiggle can't flap my ears.
My whole bun. If I have it like right here and like tighter, it'll like go. It's pretty loose today.
The face you just made.
It's so heavy. Maybe that's why my head's been bugging me. My dreads are getting too heavy. That's what all my doctors will tell me. They cut your hair.
F no.
Leave me alone. I'm living my life. Hair's not nearly that heavy. On those neck muscles. Dreads. All was 3? 4? 4. Let's say 4. She's gonna be 12. 8 years?
Really?
7, 8 years? I'd be able to check better if I had Facebook still, because I have it like on there.
Mm-hmm.
I don't exactly remember what exact date and year I did it. It's been like 8 years. It's been a while. Been a bit. And I've only had the front ones since right before we moved to Texas. Because remember I had my hair down in the front for a long time. But I dreaded my front part of my hair. These ones. Like a few months before we left Pennsylvania, just because I was working out all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just like those little hairs would like get all over the place. I was like, no, we're gonna lock them up. Look good. Some spots. I need to wash my hair. I've been sweaty. Shit.
Here we go. So, we are looking at the unpopular opinion section of Reddit. Yeah, it's Darwin. Darwin's sleeping down behind us.
There. He got around today. He snuck out of our house. Old dick.
We didn't really sneak out. We left the gate open on accident. He kind of just walked right out.
Yeah, but thank God the camera picked it up. Being a mother
/ pregnant
doesn't make you special. Neither does not being a mother. Exactly, it doesn't. People put so much weight on that, like on being pregnant or like not having kids. I don't know. I'm indifferent to it because at the end of the day, whether you're childless or you have a child, that shouldn't be your identity. I love my kids. I'm a mom, but that's not like my identity as being a mother.
Sleeping without a pillow is more comfortable than with one?
Shut the fuck up. You're wrong.
Whenever I sleep with a pillow, I always feel uncomfortable and it's hard for me to sleep with one and without one. Never knew why people would always need a pillow. My neck and back did hurt when I woke up after sleeping with one for 2 nights. But after I just get used to it and it's far superior than with a pillow.
He's got caveman DNA. That's a dude. He's got caveman DNA. Because if you think about it, our forefathers didn't use pillows.
I guess. I don't
Like,
know.
What did cavemen use? Didn't use pillows.
Rocks.
Just slept on the fucking ground.
Rock-shaped or pillow-shaped rocks.
I'm just saying, like, we didn't have pillows, so we didn't use them. So that's like his caveman identity is like, or DNA, not identity. DNA is coming out.
There you go. Social media has normalized too many sexual deviancies. Also, people are too obsessed with sexual things in general.
Shut up.
I'm not reading all that.
People are just equally as into sex and sex being sold to you readily. Not like actual sex, but like in video and movies. Like, Jesus fucking Austin Powers exists.
It was really funny.
They made so many of those movies, and it's all about sex and doing it. That's still a lot. It was all about sex.
Yeah, it was.
Every Adam Sandler movie.
I don't think it's more prevalent. I think it's probably maybe more prevalent, but it's also the fact that it's so easily available, and that everybody's like, and now everybody's okay with it, so it's more normalized now.
Yeah, because it's like our generation who like grew up with like watching those things and like thinking that like be talking about sex openly is like kind of okay, and people are like coming to realize that. I don't know. I feel like that somebody in their 40s and 50s wrote that article.
Osama bin Laden had drip. The hell is drip?
Style.
Okay, so before you all become violent in the comments, I do not agree with or support Osama bin Laden. He was an absolute evil person who sucked ass and deserved what he got. That said, goddamn, he had style. That AKS 74U with RPK7, beautiful. The camo jacket he wears, fresh. Said again, I'd steal his style and leave him to die in a ditch to give him the chance. Thanks for not downvoting me. I guess.
Okay.
Oh God, what you're getting? I don't know.
I knew what it was.
I don't know what the hell drip is.
We don't follow the same people on social media. At all.
Good vibes only is just Gen Z's version of live, laugh, love.
Sounds about right.
That's awesome. Amazon should offer an option to filter out sellers from certain countries. I mean, yeah, I guess.
I think that's kind of stupid.
It's not really.
I don't think it should matter as long as it counts.
She said. But
it's the worst dogs. Poodles are stupid.
Where did you see that? Oh, okay.
Poodles are stupid.
Okay, we'll get to that.
I wish.
But I wouldn't want like it because for me it's a shipping thing. Like if it's coming from China, there's a good chance it's gonna take forever. So.
I've had stuff come from China.
But that's the thing is that there are some things that.
Yeah.
Well, it might have like came from China into a warehouse here and then they shipped here. You know, so I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's kind of irrelevant. But you know, why not give people the option? Who cares? If that's what they want to choose. If they don't want to fucking choose from any different country, then don't choose. Poodles are the worst dogs. I don't think I've only ever dealt with like one poodle before in my life.
I don't know. I've never looked at a poodle and been like,
Poodles
that's it. That's the fucking dog.
Poodles are the worst dogs. They look weird, and when you pet them, it's like you're stroking someone's pubic hair that they've never trimmed for 10 years.
But I like, there are dogs I always see that I'm like, hell yeah. Like even like some chihuahuas, and I'm just like, oh. Like I know some chihuahuas are like gross, but there are some that you're just like, man, that's a really fucking cute one. Like I'd take that home with me if I saw it on the side of the road. A poodle, you're just like, it's a horse with like a fro, like. And they're mean. Well, maybe not all of them are mean, but the ones that I've seen are mean. I don't know. I don't know. Poodles look like pussies. Come for me. Okay. After planning it over a decade, I'm not going to be intimidated by my daughter's boyfriend when she starts dating.
Wow.
That was a weird one. I don't fucking get it.
I guess.
I don't get it.
Dating apps should let you filter matches by weight, body type. See, I've never had a dating app. Thank God.
I haven't either.
We started dating.
We met even married before that.
Yeah. But I've like talked to like the people that I work with who are younger, I watch them go through the whole dating scene with the apps and everything, and I've watched them go through like the Tinder and the swiping and all the other fun stuff. And I am so glad I do not have to go through that shit. That is like the way worst way to ever find a date. I'm sure plenty of people have found dates on there and are completely happy. You know, good for them. It worked out for them. But the idea of just being able to
that is all people do now.
Like
go through dating apps.
That whole to be able to look at somebody, read a sentence or two, and decide immediately swipe left or right.
That's weird.
That's not good.
That's
not
a
like
very
a good
shallow
mindset. Yeah, it's very shallow.
Yeah.
Very, very shallow. But that is what people are doing now. And I thought of this as well because I noticed that they never had this option before, and I've talked to people about it, and most people didn't care. Some people did. Like I have one guy specifically who only dates like super, super skinny,
like blonde girls.
Blonde girls, yeah. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yep,
yeah.
I know who you're talking about.
And I think there should be an option. It's the same thing. It goes along the same lines as this whole wanting to search for different countries while searching on Amazon. You know, I'm all for giving people the option to do it if they want to. If you don't think that people should do it, then don't search by the option. Don't search, by those things.
I just think it's weird. I think it's weird to put into a thing like your height, weight, and like your body type, like what you consider yourself as. I feel like that's like such like a weird, I don't know, not invasion, but it just sounds weird. Like, because I mean, I am not morbidly obese.
No, God, no, you're not.
But
you think,
I weigh 145 pounds, and it's because I have muscle and stuff like that. And if I am 145, 150 pounds, depending on what the time of season is.
The time of the month.
Well, no, well, like that too. A guy would see that and be like, oh, she's morbidly obese, and I'm going to swipe on her. But even being overweight doesn't mean that you're ugly. Doesn't mean that you have a bad personality. It doesn't mean like you can't go do things. Like, I'm not saying that if you're overweight, you're ugly. No. But I'm just saying is like, there's such like a weird standard that you have to hold when it comes to that. And the thing is like, guys, you weigh like over 200 pounds. Mm-hmm. And girls see that and they're like, I don't fucking know apples to fucking oranges, my guy. Like, what does that mean to me? Like, I would see a guy out on the street and be like, he weighs 150, 160 pounds. I don't fucking know. And you're like, no, he weighs like 230, just so you know. Yeah. But to me, girls don't look at weight. It kills me. But girls don't look at weight and is like, that's what I'm going to date. I'm not going to date anybody over this weight. Apple to oranges, my guy. Apples to oranges, my guy. But like, girls don't do that. But that's a male dominated thing where they want to know your weight and body type. I dated that guy before, and he used to tell people exactly how much I weighed. Like, that was like a selling point for me, like for him. Mm-hmm. It's like, he was like, I'm dating this girl, and like, yeah, she's got a kid, but she only weighs 130 pounds. Like, that was like a selling point. Like, that's weird. I don't know. Yeah. Girls don't do that. A bunch of girls are like, people say that girls fetishize on guys' height. I don't give a shit. I've never been like, how tall are you? Or I'll meet you.
But for like taller girls, maybe they like, people who are taller. Because some people like to have that thing. It's all about options. Missing out. Yeah, they probably are. I mean, and it goes for the same.
That's why I'm saying it's a very conceited thing.
Yeah,
it's very conceited.
Shallow.
Because you can't.
What's the next? Penis size? Yeah, that's very true.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like a very. I don't know.
Because like it's gonna go from the weight thing to the penis size.
Other things, and it's gonna be like.
And then from there, it's gonna be like,
cup size.
Cup size, and like if your butthole is bleached,
Yeah, how big your butt is, how big around are your thighs? Because I need to know that before I'm gonna come see you. It's like this goes into like a whole self-centered situation here, like where you're just.
If you wipe your
ass, that should be on there. No, that should be an option. To be like, do you wipe your ass? Yes or no? I already said if I have to ever put a dating profile, I'm gonna ask that. Do you wipe your ass? Do you think wiping your ass is gay?
It's funny, but if the whole not wipe your ass because you don't want to be gay thing ever catches on, hope to God it doesn't. If it ever does catch on, you might have to do that.
Well, the amount of articles that we've seen on it now means that there's a lot of fucking people doing it.
We've seen
it's
a couple,
weird.
but
it's fucking weird.
I don't know. This seems like one of those things that's so like ridiculous that
you would think it's not true.
Yeah.
I hate it. I hate it so much. I want to go back to school, go back to college, just so I can write an essay on men thinking wiping their ass is gay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Weird.
I think if people want to search by this, I think they can. I think they should have the option. But I do think that it can be very shallow.
I don't think it should be an option.
And like they're missing the point.
Listen, if that's what they want you to know that they're interested in, put it in their fucking bio.
That too, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, I only like girls that are 5'8", only wear red nail polish, weigh between 110 to 120 pounds, and have blonde hair. Like, fine, put that in your fucking bio. Like, then we know what kind of person you are. Like, that's what you're fucking worried about.
I don't like celery.
I don't like celery.
Something like that, you know?
I don't like peanut butter. I think peanut butter is disgusting.
Which is terrible because
everybody in this house loves it.
Yeah, as somebody who works out as well, peanut butter is such a great protein to go with. It's easy. You just put on start on shit.
Even like almond butters and stuff. Like I don't hate almond butters or like cashew butters or anything like that. It's just like I don't like the texture. But I love hummus.
Yeah, she doesn't like peanut butter.
It's repressed childhood trauma. I'm actually going to write a book one day. My memoirs is going to be called Why I Can't Eat Peanut Butter. So look out on what is that called? Place where you can stream books. Audible. Look out on Audible, and I'll be reading it to you. In just like this. Celery is disgusting.
Celery is disgusting. Look at that.
There you go. Okay, that's sad, but I actually believe that.
Not only is the taste unimpressive, the texture isn't good. I like the texture of celery.
Celery's good.
It's stringy. It doesn't belong in pasta salads. And I find that in my tuna salad, the entire sandwich is inedible.
That's why he said it, because he saw it. We didn't see it.
Oh, I thought you meant like you don't like celery. Okay.
I don't mind celery. I don't think it's bad.
I like it, especially with peanut butter. You put peanut butter in the celery and eat it.
This one right up here above. No one cares about weddings. They just want the free food, booze, and photo opportunities. I'm so sorry. I wholeheartedly believe that. I believe in that. That's why I would never have like a ginormous wedding and invite a shit ton of people, because nobody really cares. They're just happy that they get food and like a free party.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes people don't even bring you gifts. They don't even leave you money in the box. They just show up. And you can't be like a dick and be like, I want money from you because I made this party. Then you look like a fucking dick. Wholeheartedly. Me. That's probably why I don't get invited to weddings. I've never been anybody's like maid of honor or like bridesmaid. I've never been a bridesmaid. I've always been like the person that helps out with the wedding, but I don't do that shit. But we don't have to talk all. Not talking to you, bad friend. That's me and Crystal.
I was about to say that's you and Crystal.
Don't talk every day, but she's still my bitch.
Yeah. All American highways that are outside of major cities shouldn't have a speed limit. I think it depends on the roads, because like up in PA, the roads, the turns, the amount of turns, dips, dodges, dives, ducks, swerves and shit. You can't just expect people to not fucking die every day.
I've known so many people that have like rolled off of one of the mountains and died. Like from my graduating class. Yeah, you can't be going over 100, right? But here in Texas, it's like the speed limit's like 80, 85.
One of the higher end speed limits is 80. I think we've seen 80 is the highest I've seen.
I think we've seen like 85, something like that. It's 80 or 85. But yeah,
awesome.
Texas, like, they don't give a fuck. Go die.
I love that. Because then you always go like 5 over. So you're like fucking going 85 and like everybody else is too. It's awesome.
Texas doesn't give a fuck.
I love it.
Oh, the speed limits like that. Yeah. It is crazy that like they're like, well, you can't go over 100. There's nowhere post that says you can go over 100, but we're going to let cars go that fast.
I know, right?
That's wild.
The cars can go like 250 miles an hour, but you're not allowed to go over 100.
Yeah.
You're like 80 or something. Bullshit.
What the fuck's the point then? I remember I got my little Honda Del Sol going 120 once. Like, I buried the fucking thing, and I didn't even know I did it.
I like that car a lot.
That's how fucking, like, it was so tiny, and it was, like, so aerodynamic that you could never tell how fast you were going. And so I'm, like, whipping down the fucking highway, 120, and I'm like, oh, shit. I was so lucky that I didn't get a ticket. That would have been a good ticket, though.
If you're thinking about having kids, I think you should spend a couple weeks working in a primary school or nursery. I think that's a good idea, but not required.
No, you should go stay at your friend's house that has a kid. You need to sleep at your friend's house that has a child, a newborn, and then a toddler. Like, you have to see it. Oh, and a teenager. Like, you have to see the progression.
Oh, yeah.
Like, stay at one friend's house for, like, a week, and then the toddler, and then the teenager. And I want you to get up at the same time that they get up to do feedings and shit like that, to, like, be with them.
Kids are bitches.
And then see how it
You're not
changes
wrong.
with a toddler, and then see how it changes to teenager. Because you'll start getting more sleep, but it's just more intense problems. Because you're like, fuck. Like, first you're like, fuck, I gotta make sure the thing doesn't die in its sleep. And it's like, I have to make sure it eats, or like it's gonna die. And then it goes to a toddler where you're like, okay, they can get food out of the cabinets and stuff by themselves. So like, we'll be okay. But they try to kill themselves every day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you're protecting them from like running in front of cars and getting stolen and like ingesting batteries and shit like that. And then they get to teenagers and you're like, fuck, I gotta make sure they're a good person and they're well-rounded and like they hang around the right people. Like, those are like big world, and you're just like,
It's a lot to ask of somebody to do. Goodness.
it is a lot. Very hard. And we're like on all of that spectrum. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know why. It drives me like, I don't know why.
Our son sliced his side open the other day. We got a brand new trampoline. I don't know how he fucking did it. He walked outside, climbed on the trampoline, got himself. And I like had to sit there and try to figure out if I needed to take him for stitches or not. Luckily, he did not need stitches. We're good.
Well, whether or not he needed stitches is a different story. But he doesn't have stitches now.
But he's fine. Stop. He's fine. He's good. Promise. He's been jumping on the trampoline literally hours after he did it, not bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
But he does that consistently. Like, we go to the stadium out here, like, because I run bleachers, and he gets to the top of the bleachers, and I'm absolutely petrified that he's going to climb over the edge and jump off, because he can't rationalize, like, death. He rationalizes getting hurt, but he still wants to do it. Like, he knows he still wants to do it, but he doesn't understand death yet.
Loud.
Kids are weird, man. Honestly scared he's going to jump out of his bedroom window onto the trampoline. Like, he's going to wake up one day and be like, I can see the trampoline from my window, so I bet I can open the window and jump out. Now, I know that seems irrational for people to be like, I can't believe you're thinking about that. But no, that's exactly what a toddler would think. Because as a teenager, I would have thought the same fucking thing. Been like, it's right there. Well, I can do it.
I seen it myself, and I was like, I could definitely jump from his window to that trampoline, and that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
So I know that he probably would think that same thing.
He's thought about it. We can't even bring this up in front of him, because as soon as he'd hear it, he'd be like, that's the ticket.
Not to change subjects here real quick, but
gosh.
This guy says condoms are great. Or girl, I don't know.
Yeah. Yep. Jumped on the porch to trampoline. See?
Yeah, see?
You did too. Condoms are great.
I mean, they do great things for us, but...
Listen, I bought an economy-sized box of condoms from Costco one time. I still have them. That's how many, like, it came in that box. And it was only, like, 20 or 30 bucks. And there was, like, 100 in there. Hundreds and hundreds. Guys are the ones that complain about them, but also want women to be on birth control from the time they have their first period until they're ready to have a baby when they're, like, almost 30 now. Do we still use him? No, he's got a vasectomy. Hell yeah. But he only got a vasectomy, not because I didn't want to get my tubes tied. I wanted to get my tubes tied. But every doctor that I've asked to tie my tubes in the last 12 years almost has told me that I don't want to do it, that I will regret it, that it's not my decision, that I'm stupid. So I had to rely on my husband to get it.
Here we go. Alimony shouldn't be a thing. If you get divorced, why should your life and your expenses be the responsibility of your ex? Having to pay for another full-grown adult's life because your relationship failed is just wrong, and the person who receives it is a piece of shit. A marriage takes two people to work and two to make it fail.
Not exactly.
Yeah, that's not absolutely true, no.
I think I don't agree with this. Not just because I'm a stay-at-home wife, but I agree with this on a couple of situations.
I definitely don't think it should not be a thing, but I don't think it should be as relevant as of a thing.
I don't think it should be as a long-term of a thing as it is.
It shouldn't happen as often as it does, or at least from my understanding, as often as it does.
Well, alimony you can have alimony for years. You can have it for like 10 years or some shit like that. Like you can have it for an outrageous amount of time. I don't think that's needed. No. You know what I mean? Especially if you have kids and your spouse is paying child support as well. I understand that, yeah. So, but with alimony, back this up for education purpose. If a man has his tubes tied, then I forget that you're younger. Okay, backing it up. So men don't get their tubes tied. So penis, balls, and inside of your balls is tubes? Tubes?
So the tubes that go down to the balls, they provide the actual
they provide the semen itself.
The liquid that comes out is made somewhere else. So really the liquid's just coming out, but the semen doesn't get into the liquid.
Yeah, the semen doesn't get into where it needs to be to ejaculate it out. Let's be adults. Well, you're not
Yes, he's an adult.
But we will talk about it.
Adult enough.
Stuff still comes out. Stuff still comes out same exact way. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't harm you. It was like a quick 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes was setup process for him to get it done.
It was very, very quick. And I was conscious the whole time. Me and the doctor were talking. He was like doing the shit. I actually talked to him about if he was gonna get it done, and it was interesting.
We've actually had friends like their husbands have gotten it done since he did it because he went through it so quickly and it was easy.
It was easy, and I got this. I could stay home from work with pay
for a week.
No, it was a couple days.
It was almost a week because yours went into the weekend.
Oh, well, that's right.
Because they were mad you got it done because you got like 4 or 5 days of time off, and then it went into the weekend.
Yeah, so it was like a whole week off almost.
Yeah.
But it was really easy. I mean, obviously easy for me because I didn't do a damn thing. But the weirdest part was the smell.
Oh, because they burn
the tubes. They cut the tubes and then they burn them shut.
You can't feel any of this.
No, you don't feel any of it. Okay, the only thing that you feel is the initial shot to numb things, and it's just like more of like a localized shot to numb everything around it, and then they give you another shot to numb everything inside. But the smell, that was weird. That was a little weird.
Too bad COVID didn't happen before that, so you could have worn a face mask. Because you didn't wear a face mask because you got it done.
Yeah.
How do you not feel it? It's just all the numbing stuff.
Yeah, they
makes
numb
it so you can't. I mean, when women get a C-section, they just give them the spinal block, and that like blocks everything from the waist down. You can't feel it. Mm-hmm. They can do whatever they want. You won't feel it.
Like the setup of the procedure took longer than the actual procedure itself. Pretty quick.
10 out of 10. I honestly, because vasectomies are super easy to reverse.
That as well, yeah.
Which is like great. I mean, we're not having it. I'm over it.
I will not get. If you want more, go somewhere else.
But I literally told him that when our daughter gets to that age, whatever she wants, I will go get it for her. And when it comes to our son, before he leaves my house, when he turns 18/19 and he's ready to leave the coop, I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, I love you a lot, and I really want to make sure you get an education and you do everything you want to do before you have kids. I will pay for your vasectomy, and then I will pay to have it reversed. If he doesn't want to get it done, that's fine. But I'm going to give him that option that, hey, listen, I've paid for your sister to be covered. I will also pay for you to be covered. And I'll pay to get it fixed then afterwards. I feel like that's good. That's adulting.
Yeah.
It is. I don't mind it. Then he can go and just have schmacks.
Protected still, because they're
still protected.
They're still, yeah. They're still
But
diseases.
I'm just saying, he could just go and live his life and he'd be okay. And then if somebody's like, hey, I'm pregnant and it's yours, he can be like, haha, fun story.
Yeah.
I got a schmashmectomy.
Here we go. Here's a good one. Turning the other cheek only encourages asshole behavior. Yes.
It's going to happen.
I mean,
we try not
it's
to be
gonna
weird
happen,
about it, but it's going to happen.
It is a little weird, yeah. Whatever.
But yes, turning the other cheek, I do believe that.
I don't necessarily.
I feel like sometimes people need to know that, like, something wrong.
Yeah, it depends. It's very situational. However, normally the people that are being dick faces are only being dick faces to get a rise out of you. If you show no reaction, they go away.
No, I'm petty. I gotta say some shit.
Yeah, I know. But for the most part, they should be told that they're being an asshole.
I wrecked the shit out of I scorpion today at the track. That was not fun. I just keep feeling it. Putting my head to my ear and then like roll. Putting my head to my ear. That hurts.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, get the last word in here. Let's go. Oh no, I also have to say something. I have to have the last word. No, to the whole turning the other cheek shit.
Oh, yeah. No,
Nope.
I get it now.
That's me. He's non-confrontational for the most part. I want all of the conflict. Give me the conflict.
I'm only whenever it actually, like, something that matters.
Everything matters. Fuck. Don't stop.
Taylor remaking all of her music is stupid.
Shut up.
I love it only because it's like a fuck you to the dude. Like the dickhead.
To her record label.
Yeah. Which one are you reading?
That one. I was reading that one.
Attacking someone for being more privileged than you is no better than attacking someone for being worse off. I mean, I agree. I like that.
And I need to know what context.
Yeah, it's all
because there's a lot. There needs to be context in what ways you're saying that you are privileged. That's all.
But there's also, for the most part, depending on, mostly very general statement, there's nothing wrong with being privileged either. I mean, it's usually comes with the result of hard work and a lot of dedication over many years. But yeah, not always.
Not always.
Yeah.
That's why I said it depends on what kind of privilege you're talking about.
That's, yeah.
Trying to read all these. I'm
I know,
bad
me
at
too.
reading. What is this? My phone keeps going.
Legal drinking age should be 18.
I agree with that. Well, also, okay, hear me out. I agree with that, but then I also don't agree with that. And the only reason I agree with that is because at 18 you can join the military. So why the fuck couldn't you be allowed to drink? You know what I mean? You can't drink and you can't smoke, but you can, give your body unto the government. That doesn't make sense to me. If anything, I think the legal age to sign up for the military should be 21 along with everything
I think it should
else.
be 25, but
I'm just saying, like, the fact that you can't drink because you're irresponsible, you can't smoke because you're irresponsible, you can't make that big of a decision, but you can make a decision to go fucking die. Doesn't make sense to me. So I think that the legal age to join the military should be older. So that's how I feel. I definitely don't think drinking age should be at 18. I love the look of gray hair. I do. I love gray hair. The older you get, the more lady boners I get for you. And I want my hair to go gray. I want it to be so silver and white, just all of it. Oh, I'm ready for it. The only part I'd look forward to about being old. Wow. Nothing.
Is this one?
Yeah, I was like,
oh. I don't think anybody. I've heard people say that about every like. There's no specific race. Whatever.
That was just any way that this person's gonna swing this is gonna be weird. In that article, so I'm just like, not that I don't think that they're hardworking.
Mashed potatoes are disgusting.
Shut the fuck up. Mashed potatoes are amazing. Maybe your family just doesn't make them right, and you've just been conditioned to hate life. Mashed potatoes are 10 out of 10. That Netflix thing reminded me that we now think that because there's so many streaming services, that in 5 to 10 years from now, kids now are going to create something called cable, or they're going to call it something else besides cable, where you can watch everything and not have to pay for all these subscriptions. You can watch them all on one TV thing. And they're going to be like, and all of us old people are going to be like, yeah, cable.
Cable, yeah.
And then blockbusters are going to come back. Because they're going to be like, we have to pay all this money for these subscriptions. I only want to get one movie and I want it right now. And they're going to be like, we have a place where you can go get the movie at a store and borrow it for $1. And if you bring it back the next day, it's only $1. And you can get all your snacks there. And these kids are going to be like, we came up with this. And we're going to be like, bitch, you came up with Blockbuster and fucking cable. It's going to happen. I'm calling it now. So in a couple years, if everybody sees this, just remember, I called it. Give me this idea. Make sure. Sure the world knows. Blockbuster was my jam. Where my dad used to take me every time he got us for like custody days. He would take us straight to Blockbuster and like let us pick out candy and whatever movies we wanted. Then we'd watch movies for a whole 10 hours and then he'd abandon us for the next 10 months.
I shouldn't have to have a medical background to disagree with a doctor about a medical topic. Okay. Went to grad school in a STEM subject, therefore I know how to look up scientific research just as well as a doctor does. I don't need to have gone to medical school to be able to look at research. I don't know more than doctors, but I have definitely seen doctors not be on the same page as the research. Go back to the Coke one. Are you talking about the Black Coke is better than Fizzy Coke? I seen that.
That's
I was
gross.
Like, ugh. Yeah, if I don't care if it's diet, zero, full sugar, or whatever. Aggressively fizzy Coke is undrinkable. You breathe in as you take a sip, and your lungs get a factory reset. Even if you do manage to get it down, you can't stop burping. Flat Coke is easier to drink and, quite frankly, a more pleasant experience.
This guy is so fucking white. I can hear it. I can hear the whiteness in this post. I think it's a dude,
or I think it's a chick.
I'm just saying, I can hear it. It's like, it's spicy, and I don't like it. It's got flavor and fizz, and it makes my tongue feel funny. That's ridiculous. Outrageous. But also, I do agree with that. You don't have to have a medical degree to disagree with your doctor because you know your body better than anybody.
Yeah, I think on like more of like a general doctor. Yeah.
You're gonna agree?
You think that Flat Coke is better?
Oh my! You're a monster. Tell me you're a sociopath without telling me you're a sociopath. I think Flat Coke is better than Fizzy Coke. Oh. Yeah, I'm putting a poll up on my Instagram, and then I'm going to come back to this tomorrow if he's streaming. And I will let you know how it does. Because that's ridiculous.
Oh, here we go. I hate all the self-love propaganda about people's appearances. Christ. But nowadays, whenever I use the internet, I find these self-love accounts or posts that target people who has acne or stretch marks, and all they say is, don't be sad that your body is fucked up. Everyone is beautiful in their own ways, because while that is true to some extent, again, more about that later, telling people that everyone is beautiful is straight up lying.
Yes.
If everyone is beautiful, why would you find all these fucking celebrities trying to look the best they can? They wouldn't give a fuck if we would find them beautiful either way, right? That's not how reality works. Some people are not that attractive. Some people even can't talk, so it's fair to be ugly. So, and my point is from the whole post is, instead of telling people that everyone is beautiful, make them acknowledge that yes, you are ugly, but you have something else in yourself that others don't have or whatever. If a person doesn't like that, just tell them to work on themselves to look better. It's not that hard, instead of giving them lies that won't work on real people. And my message for ugly people, myself included, if you are not beautiful, then hard luck. Your genes didn't work well, I guess. Goodness.
This guy has some
I mean, he's not
hate.
wrong. Instead of telling people that everyone is beautiful, make them acknowledge that yes, you are ugly, but you have something else in yourself.
Just to be like, you're ugly, because ugly is like a negative term towards yourself. You can definitely use the term everybody's different.
Yeah, well,
they
also
all are.
What some people might find ugly, somebody might find attractive.
What people find attractive. What some people might think is not attractive, other people do. So it doesn't mean that you're ugly. It just means you're different. Everybody's different. What people embody as beautiful now isn't what people thought was beautiful 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And then vice versa. What people think was pretty 10 years ago wasn't what was pretty 10 years before that.
Yeah.
So just to use the term ugly, that's
maybe
weird.
kind of rephrase this to maybe fit what we think is the correct way of saying it. If a person doesn't like that, just tell them, instead of telling people that everyone is beautiful, make them acknowledge that they may not be beautiful to everyone, but you have something else in yourself that others don't have or whatever.
Pep talks.
Yeah.
About loving yourself. I definitely think you should love yourself.
Well, also, he's not saying that he's not saying to hate yourself, but yeah.
Rob now is way hotter than Rob 10 years ago. You know
more
why?
hair, though,
you know why?
10 years ago.
You know why? Because you're getting old, and I love it.
Getting older by the day.
I love it. I love old guys. It's a problem. The older he gets, the more I'm just like,
I don't think it's a problem.
More I'm like, stick a baby in. Just kidding.
Not anymore.
Took us 7 years to get pregnant after the first one, so it must mean that the older you get, the more attractive you get. The more I'm willing to put my walls down and be like, all right, we'll do this again.
Yeah, 7-year difference.
Yeah, there's 7 years between our kids. It's pretty bad. How is that not hard? It's so hard to have a 7-year difference. So our daughter's going to be 12 and our son's going to be 5.
You already knew how to use the microwave and stuff, and we fucked it all up.
Yep, she knew how to use the microwave. She knew how to pack her own lunch for school, get dressed, wipe her own ass. Just all of it. And then we were just like, hey, I think you're really hot. Want a bone? Bad time. Don't do that. Oh, getting tired. What time? Oh my god, it's almost midnight.
Oh shit, we've been gone for almost 3 hours. Yeah, well, yeah, we're actually teaching him how to now.
Yeah, he's getting there. He's almost. He's just. Boys are different. Boys are a different breed. I'm sorry. Come for me if you want. I raised a girl for so long, and then my son is a completely different breed. I don't know the right words to say. It's just he's so weird. Oh my god. I hate this shit. I was looking into going to a nail salon to get my toes done, and literally on their website is we don't allow children in. And And I'm like, but they had like children's services. Like you could bring your kid in there to get their nails done, but they're like, we don't let kids come in. I'm like,
as a parent, I agree with this post.
shut up. Shut up. There are kid-free zones. Do you know what they're called? Bars. Toes? Oh, get his toes done? Oh, because he would. I've taken him. Mm-hmm. There's actually a nail salon out here that we've gone to a couple times. It gives you complimentary alcohol while you get your toes done. They're very nice. We can't go at the same time because of the kids.
Mm-hmm.
And our daughter's at that age where she's going to want to get it done. And our son's at that age where if he finds out that she's getting it done and I want to get it done, then he wants to get it done.
Those things aren't cheap.
No. I agree with that one. 39.
Fuck you.
I fucking hate Joe Rogan.
Why?
I think he's just a weird, privileged, bossy ass fucking person.
He's not bossy at all.
If people don't agree with him, he's like, fuck you. Like, okay,
he's never
listen,
said that.
I'm not saying that I disagree with him on everything. Because I don't. I agree with him on a lot of things. But there's also a lot of things I do disagree with him on. But he also has, like, this whole mass of people that, like, fucking follows him. Okay, so, like, this. The other day, I saw a stand-up comedy thing that he did where he was basically making fun of men for saying, like, how am I going to say this? That making fun of women or trying to debunk women rape statistics. Like, he was like, oh, yeah, so there's, like, these fucking guys that are out here that are like, oh, these girls get raped and they say it's at this number, but that's not fucking right. And it's like, bro, why? Like, why are you going against that? And he's like, well, men get raped more often than women. They'll throw that argument out. Yeah, they get raped by other men. Mm-hmm. He's like, so men are the problem. And Joe Rogan literally said, men are the problem and all this shit. And I've been preaching this for fucking years. That, like, okay, I say I hate all men, but if you have to be like a guy that's like, well, I'm not all men, then you're like a problem. Because you shouldn't, like, be, like, triggered by that. And I've been saying it forever, and everybody tells me that I'm just a hateful feminist, but I've seen so many guys that I know share that fucking thing, and they're like, yeah! And it's like, I can say something to you, and you're gonna be like, that's really, like, really hard for me to, like, get my brain around. And then Joe Rogan says it 3 months later, and you're like, Joe Rogan! Ugh. But I don't know. And then, like, he talks about, like, how alcohol should be legalized, or not alcohol, like weed and stuff and psychedelics should be legalized and stuff like that. And he does them consistently, and he's never been, like, arrested for them. He just talks about doing them all the time. Mm-hmm. But he's not fighting for people that are in jail on the same related charges. You know what I mean? He doesn't talk about that a lot. Here he is, like, talking about how he smoked right before he got there. Or he's smoking while he's doing the podcast, and he's talking about how he, like, did fucking peyote or ayahuasca or, like, DMT and all this shit. But there's literally people in prison that have been in there for decades that are, like, rotting away for it. And he could easily put that on his platform and be like, I smoke weed and I want it to be legalized, and these people shouldn't be in there. If I can readily get it and do it, why can't them?
I can imagine. I have not listened to all of his, but I can imagine that's something he said before.
But I'm just saying. And then he moved to Texas, which weed is not legal here.
He gets it because of his medical issues.
It's not medically here. Texas doesn't have it medically.
Really?
Nope.
I don't know.
I do. I have words about that stuff. It's just, I don't know. If you rub me the wrong way, you freak me out. I don't like him. I haven't liked Joe Rogan that much, like, ever. I'll listen to him, but I'm not like, yay.
Well, you don't, and generally don't listen to the Joe Rogan podcast because I want to listen to Joe Rogan. I usually listen because of the people he has on.
Other people have him on too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, there are other podcasts. Semi-trucks?
Did I pass it? I like getting stuck behind semi-trucks on the interstate. What the fuck?
Tell me you want to die.
Okay, so here's the deal. Yes, it's annoying at first, but if you're stuck behind them long enough, you can make miles of progress in one trip without even realizing it. You're so focused on the situation, it becomes like a form of rage-induced highway hypnosis. All right.
This guy's on drugs.
Definitely on drugs. Oh, excuse me.
When eating sunflower seeds, it's much enjoyable to eat the whole seed than to break them up and eat them out. No, I break them up and eat them out. In the mouth repetition. A lot of people quit smoking to eat sunflower seeds. Both husband and wife work, but only the woman do the houseworking. Not.
Yeah, that's.
Break them up, eat them out. April 4, 11/21.
Yeah, put that shit on the t-shirt.
Calls them like I sees them.
Some sunflowers behind it. I noticed you said that too. I kind of made a face, but
I know you did.
Listen,
anything. Leave me be.
I know what you meant. That's why.
Listen, I say good shit. There's only ever been good content coming from my end of this.
What? Well, kind of, yeah, but no. They're fun, I guess.
I love channel shit. I love useless knowledge. The more useless knowledge I find, the more I love it.
Go, you weirdo.
I know, we're going at 3 hours though. Probably call it soon. We've literally been sitting
here. Yeah, soon. We'll go
bullshitting.
Soon. I hate the show The Office. Oh, here we go. Okay. I'm reading it. I have to know. I have to know. Excuse me. It cheeses me when I see quotes from the show in people's bios on matrimonial apps, etc. Andy is annoying. The jokes are cringy. Yeah, they have good comedic timing, but the show is way overrated. I hope this is not in UO because people think I'm crazy for telling the truth. I can't be the only one. I've never been able to finish a full episode of the show, to be honest. Yeah. Apparently the version I'm referring to is the American one. To be honest, I don't know which version is the original or British or whatever version, but I find them all pretty lame, not gonna lie. Useless knowledge. How many hair follicles does Rob have?
I don't know, but I found a spot on the back of his head where he grows like 6 hair follicles out of one spot. Like one hole. There's like 6 little follicles coming out.
I'm gonna guess 22.
So, I'm just saying. I know everything. I drink and I know things. I smoke and I know things.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie should be rebooted.
Yep.
It would never happen.
It wouldn't. It was really bad, but I liked it.
It would have never happen because Eddie's like special needs, obviously.
Yes.
I would love
Rob
it, though.
bald for 2025.
He's
not.
We literally had this conversation several days ago about me shaving my head, just going full bald.
I don't think it's
still
time
considering
yet.
it.
Well,
but
you have the care. You do.
I know, but
you
it's
have
all
abundance
back.
of it.
It's all back here.
It's just not where you want
It's
it, and
not
you're
up
not
here.
bald. You're just thinning. So we just gotta take care of it. Listen,
Pissing me off.
You're pissing me on. Anyways, if I can get plastic surgery for my boobies, you can get plastic surgery to get your hair fixed. So there, we're good. And your hair thing will be way cheaper than my boobies.
I don't know. I've never looked into it.
Boobs are expensive. Yeah.
This one?
Yup. I need it. I need the drama.
Oh, good lord. That's.
I don't care. But Hunchback of Notre Dame, 10 out of 10, most favorite movie. As a child, I wanted to be Esmeralda, And I thought it was so fucking cool, the whole gargoyle thing. Sister's getting a breast reduction. Hell yeah.
Nice.
We need that. Love it. Love breast reduction. I love girls just doing shit because it makes them feel good about themselves. That's what I like.
This guy's upset. Anyone who called themselves a social butterfly is a fucking prick.
That guy got broken up by somebody that referred to
did.
themselves as a
Yeah,
social
he did.
butterfly in their Tinder bio.
Whoever this is.
See?
No, Heather, just because you drink 5 Starbucks a day and have 4 friends doesn't mean you're cool. You're just an asshole who wears shiny shoes and put down someone for tripping last year. And no, everyone wants to hang out with you. We guess what your hat is orange and you have a receding chin, so there.
Yep,
Not
I
based
told
off
you.
any real events, by the way.
I'm telling you.
That guy is
He had a bad
upset.
Tinder date.
I want to read the comments.
He's in college.
Oh, it's a joke. Oh, okay. He's the original poster. Okay. Never mind. Just a joke.
Okay. I was just like, somebody had a bad Tinder date and they're pissed.
That's funny. I don't like big butts, and I cannot lie.
No, I don't. The one underneath it, I don't agree with. Nope.
Relationships between a 13-year-old girl and an 18-year-old boy. What about it? Prince or no prince? Am I the only one that would discourage my 13-year-old daughter from being groomed by her 18-year-old third cousin? Oh.
It is illegal. It is technically
That's
illegal.
Highly illegal.
But there's a lot of states that they're just like, it's okay. Like, they're still kids. But in all situations, either she's 18 or he's 18, and they're dating a 13-year-old or trying to, or grooming them.
I don't understand why this is an unpopular opinion. Is there this many people who think that's okay?
I don't know.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. But what was I going to say? As somebody that was that age and was like groomed by people that were like 18 and 19, and I thought it was cool and that they were just older people that thought I was nice, it's wrong. Very wrong. But yeah, there's
Sir, this is a Wendy's. Oh, okay, so I see they're talking about the royal family.
Yeah.
So the queen and her husband got married whenever she was 13 and he was 18?
I don't know if she was actually 13. I know that they all ended up like marrying their cousins or sleeping with their cousins. It's weird.
That is weird.
That's why they all look the way they do. I also don't care that he died.
I mean, it sucks, but
like it's not.
He was fucking 90 years old or some shit.
Yeah, and then like
what the hell do you expect?
Then we saw that thing where it's like the British tabloid is like, farewell to the prince, 99 gone too soon. And then it was like right beside they had DMX and they're like, DMX, troubled soul, drug addict, died at 50. And I'm like,
really?
Sir? Stop. What's your favorite TV show besides Stupid Aliens? The Office?
Yeah, The Office.
What We Do in the Shadows? What They Do in the Shadows?
What They Do in the Shadows is a great underrated show in my opinion.
What's the one from Canada?
Trailer Park Boys. Oh, Letterkenny.
Letterkenny and Trailer Park Boys. Those are good ones. We watched Bob's Burgers.
One's fun.
That's a good one. We're currently rewatching Futurama with our kids for like the 5th time. Oh, it's probably more than that. We've watched it on our own a couple times. I just like everything that has serial killers in it. Oh, except that one. What was that movie, the TV show or series? It was called like You or something. I gotta look it up. It was like literally where this guy was stalking this girl he found on social media and he wanted to date her and like followed her everywhere. I watched like 2 episodes of that because all my friends are like, you love creepy stuff. Yeah, it's called You. They're like, you love creepy stuff. Watch this. I watched 2 episodes and I had to stop because it gave me a panic attack. You is not a good one. Ew. Person hates himself. I hate dessert and most everything sweet. You're living a terrible life. I agree with that. Your argument against porn addiction is it destroys relationships. Chances are argument is invalid.
Mm-hmm.
Smell of coins is pleasing.
Okay.
I think we gotta call it. It's like 3.
3 hours.
Tired.
We reached the 3-hour mark. It's almost midnight here. This is fun. This is actually pretty fun. It took a little bit to warm up, but we got it. Next time though, we have to come in with a couple of topics.
Yeah, we'll do better. We'll start writing stuff up on the board today. If we do keep doing this, it'll be like once a week.
Yeah, probably once a week.
I wouldn't be able to do this like all the time. I like talking, but we wouldn't have enough time.
No.
What is this?
Oh, all right. Well, hey Jackson, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's always nice. It's always fun talking to you. I like whenever you come by. Just say hi whenever I'm streaming. That's always nice too.
He always comes on when I'm on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, man. Again, thanks. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out.
Phil might be back on tomorrow.
I'll probably be on tomorrow to stream Destiny like I usually do.
And I have to remember to post that poll to tell you if you're wrong or not about the soda, because
also swing over to YouTube and I'm finally getting my Cyberpunk playthrough up, so you can watch me play that if you really want to. I don't think it's that exciting, but maybe you'll find something exciting about it. Either way, okay, we're gonna go. Have a good night. See you later.